Hello, welcome back. It's Mr. Green Hands, and today it is Thursday, and you're going to be joining me so we can discuss something amazing because a lot of people don't actually think about this subject. And there goes my phone. My other phone is running off its top or bottom lip. It's flying. Let's see who's going to join me today. We can discuss this. Welcome to me, Rambo Green Hands. All I will say is to me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As usual, it's was Thursday, the 27th of January. Wow, the year is pretty much over. The year is finished. It is finished. The year is finished. We've only just literally got back here. Welcome, 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 Dam's Lifestyle. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my Thursday night at 9:30 with me, Rambo Green Hands. How are you doing? I hope everybody's doing well. As always, welcome. How are you doing, Dam's Lifestyle? I've never seen you over my channel before, but welcome to my channel, Rambo Green Hands. If you are new here, you do, and you know what to do. I hope you do know what you're doing. But um, over the past, I think, 2 years, we have been having a lot of issues. Hey, welcome, welcome, Dan Permaculture. How you doing, my brother? How you doing, Permaculture? Dan, the man with a whole heap of cassava over there. Why? I have to say, Dan, make some bami. That was a beautiful cassava harvest. That was amazing. I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well yourself. Um, I just wanted to like give an understanding of like people don't really remember like the mental health of someone. We're all on that sort of spectrum where we're always on knife edge, especially for the whole of like the pandemic situation. And a lot of us we forget that there's three things that make us a fully functional person: the physicality of it, the mental part of it, and the consumption of what we eat. But we tend to forget a lot of it. And we never, or actually the whole world never think about the mental side of things. Hey, hey, welcome, your girl Lala. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, wow, 5 of us here. Let's get going. But I think we always tend to kind of like think about the mental health of things or mental stage of things as we don't need to worry about it. Hey, Tammy, welcome. How are you doing, Tammy? It's it's something that is very important. Every day you wake up, your mind is always on. Your mind is thinking about things. Your mind is something that's very important. And the health of your mental well being will affect the day or how you start your day, how you function for the day, and how you do things in a day. I understand, uh, Lala, how you doing? Stay blessed. I understand. Thank you so much. And please, guys, if you are here, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and share me if you can. Tammy's saying that she's a little bit busy, which is understandable because we're all over the place. And yeah, the whole world is pretty much everybody's so busy, busy, busy. And I understand, Tammy. Thank you very much. Blessings to you. Danny's saying that gardening has been a very therapy for me, for therapy for the whole of a lot of people. Yes, definitely. Because we tend to be stuck in this mindset. We gotta go to work, gotta be morning, gotta eat something. And we don't actually think how all of those day-to-day activity, your mind process everything and resulting on how your mind is flowing actually affects how you progress within the whole day. And the whole world is literally on knife edge of mental health right now. It's the big thing because we have been locked into our homes. We've been stressed about how we're going to pay this bill. We're stressed about other things, and stress itself is one of the major issue in our health as a human being. It affects us day in and day out. It doesn't matter what you do. And for me, gardening is one of the greatest thing, or actually going back into nature or doing things with the mother nature is one of the greatest things that we have that is here that we don't actually take or use or the advantage that we have here. We tend to think about it as, oh, it's just gardening, just put seed in there and nothing. There's something about putting a seed in the soil and actually seeing that grow and produce a product at the end. And it's been proven that For example, if you have a mental illness or mental health, there's two different things, by the way. Your mental health is just how you function day to day and day, every how do you do your activities day to day, because your mental health affects that. Mental illness, now that's a different thing. That is where it's required a little bit more of an invasive thing. You might need to go speak to someone about certain things. You might need a medicated prescription or something to kind of keep you and make you function every day to day, because we all are always on our knife edge. You can be 1 minute I'm gonna be okay, and someone says something negative, you know, and you flip off and you drop off and you start doing things. Hi, doing Mama Simple, how you doing, Rambo with the green hands? And me and Pumpkin, how are you doing? Welcome, Mama Simple. But yeah, I'm just talking about mental health here, and it's seriously, seriously important that we really, as a human being, we start to gravitate to understand that we need to take control of our mental health and mental well-being, because we've been lacking that focus for about years and years and years. We can do. People have been in the past. We've been literally someone with an issue, lock them away, feed them medication, and that's it. And we just totally forget about them. How you doing, Shannon? Welcome. How you doing? Danny saying hello to Mama Simple. And literally, I'm blushing, really. Oh, Shannon, how are you doing? I'm a little bit warm because near the jacket I have on right now, but I'm not blushing at all. But yeah, mental health right now, it's a serious issue. And it's literally has been brushed aside for donkey's years. You people used to be like, okay, cool, that person is mad, especially like in Jamaica, they think, oh, there goes a madman, and we avoid it, and we actually don't actually think we don't really pay attention to or even listen to of anything. And thank you very much, Lala, for sharing me out there. But we don't actually think there's other ways, rather than just sending them, we lock them up behind the cage, we keep them in these sort of like environment where they're just around the same sort of people, which is great in one aspect, and and it's dangerous in another aspect, because if you're keeping them there in that same environment, not showing them that they are actually a real human, and don't treat them as a normal human being, they're not going to progress and actually get better or find ways to kind of incorporate what they can learn from doing farming or gardening that help them to actually alleviate that stress, the anxiety, the depression that we're all feeling now and then, and literally take themselves into the dark. And there's very difficult places you can't take them back. So for me, I've always thought gardening is one of the most valuable thing that we don't think about. Farming, or gardening, it helps. And as Dan said, that yes, stress is linked to a leading cause of death. It is a number one killer, whether you are thinking that it isn't. But everything in life that you do every day is related to your brain and your mind. One day you will get up and you say, boy, I'm in a bad mood, you're bad mood, and the rest of your day tend to have negativity that flows with it, a negative aspect of that. So why not have a moment where you just think, yeah, I'm in a bad mood right now, I'm just going to go in the garden, take care of a few things, dig myself up, like uplift yourself, like, taking care of a bit of something that needs your attention, and it alleviates that mind from thinking about what you're going to be doing for the rest of the day, because you know what you're doing. You're going to be in the garden, maybe looking after something new, and the best thing about it, at the end of it, you're going to get results, because it's taking that moment. Like, I don't need to be thinking, I just need to be doing. So putting a seed literally in the ground, and or a plant or anything, literally can make a massive difference to our day-to-day life. Bless up, Makito. Welcome. How are you doing, my brother? Yes, Dan is saying any any underlying illnesses get worse with stress. It does. Your body doesn't like stress. Your body does not function well with stress or anything that it has. Your body doesn't need it. Your body literally does better with happiness. And stress is a negative aspect that can bring your body down. But Rambo, my mental health is far gone. Mama Simple. Don't bother with it because your mental health is fantastic. Please do not say that you're mentally on. If you're mentally gone, I am totally off the cliff. I fell off many years ago. Mama Simple is blessing up to Mikito. Yeah. Here I give thanks for life, bro. Yes, every day you wake up, you should always give thanks for life and think of it as a because many people don't make it and just face the day in a positive mindset. Thank you so much, Licious. How are you doing? I hope that you're doing well. Um, Mikita saying hello to Mama Simple. Gardening is awesome. It is awesome. It is, and we all think we just take a tablet, you'll be fine. You don't have nothing to worry about. It's gonna be okay. But once you are doing a garden or you are doing something to do with a result based item, you are going to be doing it. And you're going to, once you see the result, you're going to be thinking, okay, wow, so that's what it is. If I put that little bit of seed in the ground, I just look after it, maintain it, just give it a bit of guidance, and you actually eat the fruit of your labor, it makes you more functional within society. Not just the fact that you're actually producing something, it's teaching your own self or that there's more to life than just thinking about something. Doing it is as well as important than just thinking about it. Makita saying hello to this Delicious. Um Mama Simple saying you as well, Ramo. Sort about the laugh. Yes, trust me. But in this world we live in, we never think about our mental health. Each one of us in this chat right now, how many days have you gotten up in the morning and you think, damn it, why Mickey, I can't face the day? Why do you think that? Why do we think that? Because it's a negative mindset. So you want once you wake up in the morning, you want to think positively. It's difficult. It is not easy because our mind affects our body. Once you have started to think about the negative things and stuff like that, for me anyway. But once I'm in the garden, I'm telling you, like I forget the time, I forget the place. Once I get going, sometimes I like the other day I went to the allotment and I was meant to do one job, and that was to bring my food scraps to the allotment and literally put it in my compost bin. I ended up wheelbarrowing 4 loads of like they had wood chips delivered, so I did that. I started to make some box and I started to weed it in some garden, and I did a couple of videos as well. I was like, whoa. I didn't even the time just flew past me and I didn't even think about it. It's just something that just happened. How are you doing, Mr. Spam? We're gonna have to get rid of you. You know, Lala's saying hello to Mikito. And guys, I'm just going to drop the link in the chat. If anybody wants to join me, you might as well do. We can have a discussion because there's no point of me just rambling on. I would like to see or hear from other people's point of view as well, because it's definitely important to have that concept. This is a discussion that can help all of us. So, in a way, we look at life like literally just get up in the morning, go to do the 9 to 5 and come home. There's other things we can do because to make ourselves feel better. Because me, I love going in the garden for one thing to help myself to feel great. And I love a little bit exercise that takes the stress off me. It does do wonders. I'm telling you. When have you heard of anybody that goes into the park? What do you think people go to the park? What do you see people lying in the grass? Why do you see people just chilling out in the park? Why do you think the park helps us to understand that there's nature is one of the greatest healers in the world? Because we don't take the time. We just think about, oh, we're just gonna go 9 to 5, go home, deal with our stuff at home. When was the last time you actually took a break and relax in nature? I bet you a lot of us in this chat haven't done that. Then is nature heals the mind, and so it does because we are so disconnected from it. We have taken so much from the earth that we literally haven't thought about, the earth itself. We're taking so much out of it. Why don't we start to put back something to it? Let's just saying, hello, brother. I love you. Oh, love you for your farm so much. And Dan, yes, Dan is going on with a bag of things over there. So Dan has amazing concept of growing, and it's beautiful, man. Dan is harvesting like he is, and he just dropped a cassava video. Amazing, 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 amazing. We're gonna come over there, so go make some bami soon. Dan, don't worry about that. And thank you, Lacious, for the risk. Yes, it definitely is. Lacious saying hello, Mama Simple. Mikita, what am I planting this season? Right now, I am just getting my ginger ready. I'm just starting to put them in some a little bit of water so I can start to sprout them out. I've got carrots, I've got aubergines, I've got I'm gonna try to get some okra. I'm gonna get those in the ground this year as well because I've not grown them here before. So I'm gonna get some of those. I've got my turnips, my parsnip. I'm gonna get tomatoes. Absolutely have to have some tomatoes here. Potato and sweet potato. I'm gonna try them again this year and see how they go. But definitely, it's important to start growing a few things that you've never tried before. And I was thinking about putting some flowers. Definitely have to add some sunflowers. I'm gonna have a few sunflowers growing this year. So there's a few things, but obviously, when you make a plan in my head, sometimes the plan doesn't go so well, and sometimes I get a little bit distracted and start to plant something else, and I forgot that I was meant to plant this. But yeah, it's amazing. You're welcome, brother. I'm trying to get my farm looking like yours. Definitely, I'm telling you, once you check out Dan and check out anybody in the gardening community, they are growing things that even I'm shocked sometimes when I see the result because it's just amazing. Yeah, it totally relaxes you. And that's the one thing that we don't do. We don't relax. We do not relax. Sabrina, how are you doing?
Where you call up my name for me don't reach up here so yet. Where you call up my name for me don't reach it.
Why your voice sound a bit rough?
My voice is always rough.
I did mic, I don't know if I did mic on your side I mess up Sabrina.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon.
Why?
Sabrina is here. Mega love shout out to everyone.
Sabrina, I don't know if on my side I give trouble. What why the mic on your side will sound rough?
My voice on rough. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't know if let me check on my side. Cause I don't know what I'm gonna say you sound like a robot to me.
my. I feel hurt.
Now it sounds better.
Me feel hurt.
You sounded like a robot to me.
Me feel hurt. Me sound
How are
like
you
a
doing,
real.
Sabrina?
I'm doing
How are you doing?
great. Welcome everyone.
Thank you.
No, me get the notification see your live. Me just end my live and just come over.
Why you do that for making a go on with you when you finish yours you can come over?
Move on to Rambo. Rambo, move on there. I'm already a monetized channel. Move on there.
Mhm.
Me tell us, me tell, if telling people say I'm a real supporter and I am a monetized channel. You
Absolutely.
are not.
Absolutely you are.
I may do 3 hours already so I could stop.
3 hours. Back Scott.
Yeah, me not greedy.
Me I go try do about 3 hours myself, but me don't know if me can make it car boy. If you see me I them, look on them.
Rambo, you ever want to sleep? That's why you start. That's why you start to live early. Want more
That's
when
what
you're
me I
not
think about this.
sleeping.
You know, so I said to myself, you know, I beat myself because when we come up here now, and I'm like, here, yeah, I'm thinking, okay, let me box out 3 hours, and then the time start fly past my head. Yeah, them doesn't shut up. So how you do? How was it? How was the day today, Sabrina? Other than the me know say the live. So how were you
It was
today?
it was great. Today was lovely, giving God
Mhm.
thanks and praise.
Absolutely. So you should. So what about the topic? So farming or gardening or even in being nature. How do you feel when you're in there
In where?
in nature? How does it help you? How do you think the effects of it is when you walk around and you see some beautiful flowers
Me not tell you
and you
like
see
to
the
me,
hmm
nature, to me, nature release a lot of stress. When
hmm
you're alone in the nature put in a different vibes, a different feelings, a type of relaxation. Nature is great.
and you see that most of the problem right now in the world that most people are not really connecting to nature itself, are they?
I'm a vice versa person. I try to connect to everything and everything
hmm
and see how it feels and what bring
hmm
me up and what weigh me down.
Yeah, that's the surety. But you notice one thing I noticed, like even during the pandemic, stress and mental health has really not been talked about.
Yeah, because right now this COVID and stress, sometimes I will just walk, visit
hmm
flowers, nature,
hmm
even go at the beach side and just hear the seawater because if you deal with this COVID, you have
hmm
family, you have children, you have bills. It's not an
hmm
easy task.
It isn't. I'm telling you that for a fact. If it
And if
wasn't
you
for
don't
me
mind
doing a little
chop,
bit of gardening,
if you put yourself in mad or get strokes or something if you don't be careful with life right now.
absolutely.
Because you know you feel
Hi,
when the
Lacious.
children when the children them really want something to eat and them then can't get it,
Hmm.
then something them mad you.
Absolutely. Hi, Lacious. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you, Rambo? Hey, Sabrina, what's up?
That's just me not talking to you, my malice you. Me not talking to you.
Why you not talking to me,
I'm
Sabrina?
not talking to you.
Why not, my friend?
What happened to you? Hi,
So what's up,
Lele. How you
Rambo?
doing? How you doing, Lacious? How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Continue the good
Yeah.
work, Rambo, with the planting.
Thank you so much. I am hoping to continue it because you never know what can happen. But majority of times, I'm gonna be going in full heartedly into doing the stuff that I need to do.
Mommy, can I come with you?
What's my pretty baby? I'm not talking to your
Eh,
mother. Hey, pretty baby.
I know, well, I have my hands full, guys.
yeah. You were
Our,
saying that you checked out Dan stuff, right?
our
Huh?
Mikito tired.
Me no, no, no.
Mikito, we're
Nikita,
tired
what?
already.
You tried I think this thing, you
What
know.
you said, Rambo?
No, I'm saying how are you doing? Because you've been watching Dan stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, thank you for introducing me introducing me to his farm. That's a
Yeah,
nice farm you have over there.
it's literally just it's fully loaded.
It is.
Wally, bless up yourself, my brother. How you doing?
Yeah, everything green and nice over there. What you
Yeah,
planting now, Rambo?
me, I'm not planting
Mikito,
nothing right, but I'm just
we
getting
tell
stuff
you
ready.
truth. The
Got you.
Mm,
virus not going away. We have to
No.
go
no,
live with it for eternity.
yep,
Exactly. So
this is
true.
Eh?
not changing.
Grandpa.
All we can do is change ourselves.
Amen. So true.
Change ourselves because I'm telling you, because there's no mention. It from the pandemic started. They've never mentioned mental health. Never once have they talked about how people are feeling. They always talk about this is killing people. Yes, we do know that, but they've never mentioned what can they do as a person to kind of like say what can I implement within this, or put something aside to like, you know what, people are going to be so stressed out. What? No, they're not. They actually made us worse because they raised the prices and everything.
Everything, yeah. And that
This
comes
is
with
just
more stress.
absolutely. I have no idea
Mhm.
what they're doing because, and I think they're probably just leaving us to literally just deal with it. Hi, Wild Edibles. How you doing? How you doing, my dear? How you doing up in Canada there? I know it's really cold. But yeah, it's literally a mad situation right now. And the mental health that I've realized has gone worse. In my
Yes.
neighborhood where I'm at,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen, I don't know, I've not, there's an influx of people who are taking really strong stuff.
Wow, yeah.
They- I've never seen these people before in my life, some of these people. And it's just
Mhm.
somebody out of
Hello,
nowhere. Why are these
everyone.
people doing it?
Welcome.
Crazy.
It
Welcome,
is.
guys. Welcome.
It is. It's really, what it's really mad, and it's not getting any better. Because I was doing a little bit of research and I found like in Sweden they did a statistics of like an experiment to see, and they said that gardening itself or being in a farm, they have these places called care farms where you can go rather than being locked up in a place. Obviously, they need to do some sort of like check out how you are if you do you need extra support and stuff like that to be in that sort of environment. But they found that if the person that is actually going to these places rather than keeping them in the place on medication and stuff like that, they have them in these places so they get to do like they're taking care of the animals, they're doing the chores like getting eggs and they growing vegetables and weeding and like things like that. They actually come up with skills and things to do in day-to-day life, so whenever they go back out in society they become part of society.
Hey, vibes.
Thank you, Sabrina, for that. Because boy, I bet the chat will fly past me.
Rambo, your chat as a fly past. You come like Mikito.
Listen to me. It's the same thing, Nikita. We are man. Man, we're men. We can't keep up with the chat. Hi, Tony, and how are you doing?
No, you have man to keep up with the chat. Move forward.
Who's that? Who's that?
Me not call no name. White teeth, me not fi call nobody name.
Call them names so we can borrow them for the night, so they can
No,
go and do my chat.
me not doing it. You're not drying me out
Bless up
today. I'm a
yourself,
nice,
vibes.
nice girl today.
Me got turn in a draw, a Chester jar. Hmm? You turn a Chester jar tonight.
No one, that one is too cheap.
Oh, I'm oh,
Is
talking. I'm
what am I
Hey,
saying in
everyone,
Canada? Wow, it's
lash up
warming up.
for you,
Nice.
Gina.
Hmm?
no. See, I was over
Yeah, the
here
one.
having a conversation with
Hands
you.
in the dirt. Hands in the dirt. Put your hands in the sky. Hello, welcome.
Welcome, Hands in the Dirt. How you doing, my brother? Stacy there. Absolutely
Tony and
welcome, my bro.
welcome, Tony and welcome.
I want to let Sabrina take over the chat before I lose
Don't
my,
make me take
my
over your
icon.
chat. I'm a
So
busy
in the
phone
winter,
today.
in the
Welcome.
winter time, you don't plant.
Welcome,
Who,
Wild.
me
Mm-hmm.
or Sabrina?
What was
You.
that?
What do you say I don't plant?
No, I said in the winter time you stop planting because it's so
No,
cold.
like the garlic is very important. You put him in winter.
Okay.
Garlic. I could have done, but I didn't. I was gonna plant some beans.
Uh-huh.
So they were broad beans. So broad beans they would come up a little bit, and then the first crop you get it will be in spring. So it has like it can handle the cold quite well.
Okay.
Welcome, Samian
Yeah,
said. Welcome. Thank
Got
you for coming.
yeah.
got
It helped. And my good friend in Canada, while edibles is saying it helps him mentally
Rambo.
to have them.
Rambo.
Huh?
Welcome, Samian said. It's Samian said in
Oh,
I believe.
Sammy said that you did. Oh, welcome, my brother. Welcome, welcome.
Me can't
It
manage
just
me go stop compound no life. Me can't manage you.
if you
Not
say that
stress
again,
me.
what if me start pay you?
Hear me. I'm money me want last time yourself.
No, it's your quick. She said she's gonna
Yeah,
get payments. Yeah, there you
Rambo.
go.
But no, but no, do set up for the for the bring money to me. Can me go jump up quick. Me no wanna do it. Why you do it? I should do it.
Shouldn't do it. Don't mention the word financial.
Hello, you see anyone me see him now? From my
Mhm.
life, he try hide. I try to comment. Can me go target you?
Okay, no problem. Hello, Stacey. Yeah, I'm telling you because the way the world's set up now, they would rather you deal with the situation of your mental self by yourself. Literally right now, because there's a few. I've noticed that they're closing down a lot of the places that people will go. They close so many places that people go for therapy based. They literally just left them to deal with whatever they have in their homes. And I'm like, why are they doing that? They need a few, places where they can go and sort of mingle with other people. They don't. Welcome, Black Money. How you doing? You know, and it's literally just kind of like because we are losing our minds every single day, but they don't want us to like because nature will fix everything. I've always said it from the beginning of the world. Nature give us everything that we need to heal ourselves, whether it's mentally, physically, and emotionally. It's there for us.
so true.
Like natures, for example, right? If you get up in the morning and you're
Mm-hmm.
feeling bad, how do you feel for the rest of the day?
If you get up in the morning and you feel bad,
Yeah, like you have something on your mind and just made you just kind of like think, oh no, that you just start thinking negative.
you feel
How do you
bad all
feel?
day. I think if you don't change your
How do you,
mindset,
how does your body feel?
yeah, your body feel luggy. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sabrina,
What was that?
how do you feel? When you get up in the morning and you're in a bad mood, you're feeling like
Mhm.
lousy and whatever. How does your day go?
Lousy.
Yeah,
You feel less productive, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
You're
Hmm.
less productive to society.
So true.
yeah.
But if you continue to feel that way every single day,
Mm-hmm.
you are not going to be doing great physically
Mm-mm.
because your body does not function very well under stress. Have you seen how much people like the people are working in these small offices and they come home and they start to do things at home that they shouldn't be doing
Mm-hmm.
because the amount of stress that's in the world right now. So for me, farming is a way to kind of relieve that stress
Yeah.
and being connective to nature. And the great one
Someone,
of the thing about it,
someone,
you know what your
someone
food
new
is.
is in the chat. Someone new is in the chat.
Who's that?
Dan permaculture.
Oh no, he's not new.
Permaculture.
He's not new. That's my boy. That's my boy over there in
No, me
Yeah,
no
Florida.
but
mean like
down
new like
there.
crap. Me no mean
Yeah.
like new. You know, he was here before.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was there from the beginning.
Okay.
While everybody's saying yes, because of the things I can't really have therapy now. Animals and friends here who understand help. Yeah, chat this way. Definitely, I'm telling you, like being connected to nature makes it so understandable to deal with every day to day life. But we
So
tend
true.
to not think like that. We tend to think, oh, we just got to get up in the mornings and we're gonna, try to get the money,
Mm-hmm.
pay the bills. But
So
our
true.
mental state of mind affects how we get the money. You're not going to be productive in society. You're not going to be productive in making a living. You're less likely to make a good living and doing the work correctly if you are so stressed.
So true.
So some of us hide our anxieties. We all have anxieties, and all of us, every single person that's here, every person on this earth, have stress. But there's a trick.
Mm-hmm.
That's because of modern society. They did a documentary years ago, and they went to these tribal places. I think it was America, South America, and he's got these tribes in there because in tribal situation, everybody has a role.
Mm-hmm.
They asked them, "Do you know what stress is?" You know what the answer was?
What was it?
What's that? They didn't know what stress was because every day to them was day to day life.
Yeah.
Didn't know because they were living off the land. They were
Mm-hmm.
either farming the land, hunting,
Mm-hmm.
taking care of the children, and things like that. None of these sort of things. They didn't even know what stress was, Sabrina. I kid you not. They didn't even know what stress was. It's unbelievable. They didn't know what it is. Everyday life is for them.
Yeah.
Black Black Money Corp is in wishing much success on your prosperity. My words in the can't read them. Prosperity to all in the chat. Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. Tony Ann is saying hello to Sam and Sid. Hans in there is saying hello to Dan Permaculture. Yes, Dan is saying that we need to step away from watching negative nightly news. Yes, 100%.
I don't watch it.
Me don't watch TV. Me don't watch news.
When the
If I
people
want to read something, I'll read it.
are stressed out every day just watching it and people talking, oh, how many people delete or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it stress you out. Those
Exactly.
those media. Yeah. Mm-mm.
It's a stressful world. It's stressed enough to just get up in the morning and trying to get to work.
It is. And as you said, we have to take care of our mental health. You're right.
It's affecting our physical body and it's affecting our productivity.
So
Danny's saying you go to bed watching negativity and wake up feeling the same way. Absolutely,
true.
that's true. While it was I'm disabled at home working at what I can, which is not much, but getting better and better with garden and animals. Yeah.
So
Why do
true.
you think these people who have was it PSD or the post stress thing where they have like people who are shell shocked and stuff like that?
Oh
Why
yeah.
do why do they need an animal to keep them kind of like grounded?
Yes, I noticed that.
Why do you think nature itself is one of the key elements of that? It's a natural thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you are in underneath some stress or underneath some emotional problems, why do you need to talk to someone about it, which is an organic being? Because we keep everything bottled up sometimes. We need to let it out. Rather, we're talking to our flowers or talking to our plants or actually doing the gardening. You're not just getting rid of your anxiety, your depression, you're actually getting exercise. And exercise is a great form of releasing stress. What happened to Serena? You gone so quiet.
But I'm gonna drop down in the chat because I'm
Yeah,
cooking. But I'm
you're
in the
burning
chat.
up. You're burning up a fireside, yeah.
Yeah, I'm burning up a fireside. Just hold on a little bit. Just hold on. Me soon come, man. Where was she think
All
so?
right, no problem.
I'm gonna drop down in the chat, but I'll be
No
here.
problem, Lace. Just do your thing. I see
Appreciate
you
you
soon.
for
No
having me.
problem.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, Grandma. Bye, Chad.
Yeah, while Abel is saying eating our own food, even in some helps to feed our soul. Yeah, absolutely. Because once you have grown a product, if you've put some really good hard work in a product, produce something, when you eat it, it feels so much better for you because you have the mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna get something at the end of it. And I know what I put around it. I knew how I did it. I felt the seed. I put it in the ground. I covered it up. I looked after it. I put water on that. It's a great feeling when you actually get, say, a tomato plant growing and you get the tomatoes on there and they're starting to ripe and you consume that tomato. It automatically makes you feel better. Automatically feel that all that stress that you build up is disappeared because it was a bit of a stressful moment to get it. Sometimes diseases come in and kind of flip the switch on everything and change everything. But once you're eating a product of food that you've grown and looked after through gardening, it's a great feeling. And this the thing is going around stopping so much business there. Rip was it rip or is it the savings and food, and boy, my tongue up in a fit of live chat at night time. I forgot to start the early morning. And food's going sky high. Yep, yep. And when the kids are getting up and want food, parents can't find it. Yeah, because there's nothing in the world worse if you get up in the morning
Joe there, Joe
and
there.
you can't bless up yourself, Joe, and you cannot feed your children.
I say welcome somebody.
I how are you doing, Joe? Why did I get that schooling tonight? I forgot job back for my book. Yes, yes, Angel.
You
Yes,
can't
nature is
welcome
very
Joseph.
healing to
You
me. I'm
can't
telling you,
you
it is for
can't
you as
welcome
well.
me Joseph.
Why, I forgot start. Welcome, 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 welcome to chat. Those are in
Welcome
the
you
chat. Thank
can't
you so
welcome
much.
Joseph, you're bright.
Joe Grant, welcome. That's right. My dog or flowers doesn't tell anything, tell anyone, but I can tell them anything. That's the truth. It is. I need to start gardening. I would advise you to because Tony Ann, when you eat the food that you grow, you're not going back to the shop to buy anything. I promise you. And if you can see yourself growing something and eating it, just think about how much money you're going to be saving too. You're going to be saving so much money because obviously, if you save say for instance, 6 months of the year, you grow your own food and you see all of the things grow and you eat them, and you're not going to go to the shop. That's 6 months of savings. Sabrina, I know you lot have so much vegetables around your house, right?
What was that?
You know you have so many things growing around your home.
No, I pay a bush
Y-
there on my home.
Still, you have something that you can eat.
No, me have no me go eat, 'cause me don't eat bush.
You don't eat no fruit, no fruit and vegetable around at the house.
I, I don't eat vegetables. The only thing me eat as in vegetables maybe callaloo, nothing else.
Well, that's a good vegetable though. Bless yourself, Joe. Big up yourself, man. Blessings. Hey, Tony, I'm from Joe. Please remember to my good friend Leisha is saying, please remember to click that like button. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone in the chat from Joe. Tony Ann is saying hello to Joe. Hands in the dirt is saying, once you get started, you will love it. All things Tony. And yeah, definitely. Because once you start, I don't know, people think farming is like for poor people. Always. I don't know why they think that. But yet you need the farmers to produce food for you. Once you start producing yourself, and another thing as well, like if you've got food that you've produced and you don't need to go anywhere to get it, you are saving yourself a hell of a lot of finance. But we don't ever think like that. Plus, it feels great for yourself to be eating something you grow. It's learning how to prepare. It's all to making the from scratch, and it can't find nuggets and fresh bread instead of wandering bread. Yeah, definitely. Because certain things you can't find in the shop right now. Because some stuff is disappearing. Like you go into a store right now, certain stuff is not there. Get a pot and grow your favorite veg. You will never go back. Absolutely. But most of us do not want to do that. Most of us find it's easier to go to the corner shop and pick it up. So it depends. You know, it's for me when you're in nature and being in a natural element. For me, even Sabrina, have you ever? When was the last time you went bare feet? Sabrina, did you drop off? Or anybody in the chat? Let me know if you. When was the last time you went bare feet outside, walking in the ground? Joey's saying, I remember when I was younger, I used to plant stuff like corn, peanuts, peas, sugarcane, and all the stuff that felt good reaping them. Yeah, absolutely. Because you put in the hard work. The greatest feeling is that you've put in the hard work and you actually eat things. Save the seeds from the food you purchase. Absolutely, Lele. Because trust me, There's going to be an issue where we can't find seeds anymore. Certain seeds are going to disappear. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome back.
Pow pow come. You know, so me come back.
Because I can hear the audio. It's a difference. Plus, we can't hear the back of the children in the
All right, we
background.
gonna stop locking my head then. Pow pow is in the building.
Welcome, Popo. How you doing? My good friend is saying, like, when you buy the sweet peppers or you buy any fresh vegetables or you think or any fruit and stuff and you have the seed, you plant them. If you can, if you cannot, then don't do it because certain times of the year in certain countries, like in England, you can't plant certain things. You have to wait for the summer to come up or the spring to plant certain things. But yeah, saving those seeds. I'm telling you because we're gonna have an issue where you can't go into shop and buy nothing because you can't afford it, and that's gonna affect our mental health. Sabrina,
Yeah,
you're a parent, right?
yeah.
Can you imagine the amount of stress that you're going to feel when you cannot provide food for your child or children?
Me feel it already.
And it's stressful, right?
Very much stressful.
Stressful, either when the children asking you, mommy, mommy this,
Yeah,
mommy that, and you
then things
cannot
that
provide nothing.
make you want do what you know if you do.
Exactly. And that's the thing that we're realizing now that you notice that crime is up all over the world. Because people are literally on the ground. They can't cope because they can't do anything about it because their stress levels are off the charts. There's an increase in violence and crime all over the world due to the fact that this world is changed. But one way to help yourself in that situation, if you have a little bit of pot or soil, or you have a little bit of something in it, a little tomato tree, a little plant something. But no, some of us don't want that. We prefer to go to the corner shop and buy it.
Where I live and my surroundings,
Hmm.
I can't plant because if I plant, I have animals that because my place is not fenced, so it wouldn't
Hmm.
make no sense because animals are destroyed.
They didn't get rid of the animals.
And if I know my animals, that
I
I
know.
begin to see my animals.
It's other people, animals come and
And
eat.
guess what? The animals don't have any owner until you kill them.
Oh, it's one of them ones, isn't it? It's like, no, sir, and my animal over there. So, no, sir, my goat did that. This
Until you
one.
kill them.
Mm-hmm. You see them come with everything with it, but the kitchen sink, eh?
That.
The
But
last
me
time I
kill
was
them
at
and
the
dash them
beach
right to me, then
when it
what
was
will kill
warmer, yeah.
them.
Even going for a stroll on the beach, man, I'm telling you, in the afternoon of a hot day, walking using your bare feet and to walk into the sand, letting those sands go through your toes. It's amazing. It feels great. Listening to the sound of the beach. Trust me, the waves coming in and out. It's to me, it's beautiful, but I don't know about everybody else. Gardening can help your mental health. I know a lot of friends who smoke weed. They their mental is like this.
No, for true, no.
Papa.
No. A lot of people smoke and drink to take away stress, you know.
Yes, but
Yes,
it's
they
affecting
do.
your body.
Then I look for that. Then I look for the relief of stress. Then I look for that.
No, exactly. They don't. Because the drinking is, if you know, drinking is up. People are drinking more and more now. People are smoking more, which is actually a negative thing to our body. But we could plant something, and gardening can help. This is what I'm saying. I don't know why they don't push this out in the world. Maybe they probably locked down my channel because of this. Me I talk about something positive. They might not like that. Angel saying yes. So many people are suffering from anxiety right now. I'm telling you, because right, when the lockdown was happening, right? On the lockdown, especially in England, some people were scared to go outside afterwards. You know that? You know, Sabrina.
Yeah, for real.
Especially, say for instance, if you were locked down for 3 months, like in over here, people were very anxious. Like, boy, I don't want to go outside there just in case I might catch something, and the fear of stepping back out in nature, it's it's mind-boggling, and nothing has been put in place. Nothing has been offered to these people that were in lockdown to say, you know what, maybe you want to come over and like help us do a little garden that might help your mind to relax and being around people, because we haven't been around a lot of people for a while. Even though I'm not a people, I don't like too much crowd myself. I like to have a small crowd. I don't like too much people. You know, don't like to be around too much crowd. I prefer to be in a bigger back bush full of trees and stuff. I feel totally more relaxed. Paul Boy saying anxiety cause they smoke a lot of weed. Yes, I know, Popo. That can develop a lot of anxiety there. It is a delicious is saying Popo was laughing his head off. So true from Malicious. Tony N was saying, hey Popo. Popo is saying, hey Tony N. Tony N was saying, how are you? I think that's to do with Popo. I stay traditional. I don't smoke weed. I eat spaghetti. But eating can affect you the same way. Because if you're anxious, if you're stressed, if you're having a lot of depression, some people tend to eat. That's how they deal with their their anxieties and deal with their situation that's happening around them. They prefer to actually do something, which is actually fulfilling. It's just fulfilling themselves. It's a fulfillment situation, which in turn can have a lasting effects on your health. People eat, smoke, drink, and do all sort of stuff because of stress. Um, and which is every day we get up. Our mental health needs to be. We need to have a lot more clear mindedness. That's why I really believe that
Mhm.
garden is gardening or
Rambo,
farming is a fantastic way.
Rambo, me soon
Hmm?
come back if you're still here. I soon come back.
I will be here. I will be here. I'm going to do a little bit more than an hour today.
All right, then later.
Yes, catch you later. I'm going to drop the link back in the chat if anybody else wishes to join me and discuss how they feel about the situation that's happening in the world, and have you as a person as well in the chat, have how has the stress of the world right now affected you, and what have you used to cope with the world around us, which is changing dramatically as well. Popo said, I'm not spaghetti addicted. I know you're not a spaghetti addict, but I think food in itself can become an issue for those people who are dealing with stress. Some people, have you heard of stress eaters? People that are so stressed out, they consume food, and sometimes they eat the food which are not really great for them. It makes them feel good by eating that food. Just like drinking makes them feel good because they're coming out of the situation they're in for at least a few minutes or a few hours, and they feel great. But they keep forgetting that the next day they're right back in where they started. I'm doing good as well. I think that's the two with Popo. Popo, the pasta is what gets to get me. Too good. On purpose, I eat, but I'm not obsessed by food. But you have to be obsessed by food because food is what actually gives you energy in your body and to function proper. So in a way, we're all in some way addicted to something, whether it's good or bad. But I personally do think that we need to kind of think that other ways to cope in the world because the mental health of people right now is totally on a depletion. There's so many activities that people used to do, and we tend to kind of like forget them. You know, hi Diamond, how are you doing? Good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing, J Bones? What's up? How are you doing? I'm good. How are you doing, J Bones? Welcome. We're just discussing about mental health over the world right now and how gardening or farming can actually help to reduce the stress that we do with everyday life. But thank you so much. And guys, thank you so much for the 9 people that are here to actually join me and discuss this it's actually a very important topic, which not a lot of people are talking about, which is our mental health or when our mental state of mind. Everyone in chat from that is from Diamond. I'm okay. How about you? How you doing, Jamie? I'm not good. I'm doing well. Diamond saying thumbs up, done and shared. Thank you so much, Diamond, for that. Malaysia is saying salute to Jay Bones, and Jay Bones, yes sir. How are you doing? Well, yeah. Every day we wake up, the first thing that comes to our mind is what I'm going to do today. You know, in my mind, the first thing I wake up, obviously, I give God thanks, and the second thing is to give like I'm always thinking about what I'm going to plant this year, what I'm gonna grow this year. I don't know. It's like maybe I'm obsessed with growing, but I think for me, gardening, it's such a beautiful thing. When you go into a beautifully done garden where you've got flowers, you've got vegetables growing, you've got carrots, you've got corn, things that you can eat. Doesn't that feel great? Doesn't that feel great when you walk out in nature and your headspace just feels so at peace? It is a great thing to be out there in peace. That is the thing that all of us within the world right now require. We need peace and happiness. But to develop happiness, our mind have to be focused on what you're trying to achieve. And your mind have to be clear. Peace of mind of everyday life is so important for you to function because you don't want the stress. You see these things on my forehead right now? Because I've always used to, when I was younger, I used to be angry. I never used to smile a lot, but now I smile more. Your body uses, especially when you get angry, your muscles in your body, when you're angry in your face, it uses 10 times more muscle than to smile. Anger is a negative consumption in your body. Smiling is a happiness. Why don't you think happiness is the great thing? Because if you look at it like what I'm explaining to you guys, once you are happy, your body is amazing. You feel great. But if you're angry, your body feels stiff. It feels like hard as rock. You just don't want to deal with nobody. You want to push everybody away. But once you're happy, people gravitate to you. And that is a stress that your body does not need. Hello, you doing, Teacher P? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining me in this chat about like mental health because there's not a lot of it that is mentioned in the world right now. We're not literally talking about the stress of what's happening. Popo is saying, Rambo, but you are a farmer. If you are, if you are, let's say, if you are, I think you and I will buy. If you, I think he was trying to say, if I'm near him, he would buy my vegetables. I mean, you can lift up Italy and bring it closer to the UK. You can buy as much as you like. Hi, Teacher P, how you doing? Welcome, Miss Teacher P. How are you doing? Hello, Rambo, and everybody in the chat. Popo is being hailed up by Teacher P. Lacious from Teacher P. Great topic. Thank you so much, Teacher P. Teacher P Downer, how are you? Hey there from Popo. Um, Teacher P is saying hello, Tony Ann. And Diamond is saying most definitely Rambo. Yes, it is. Because literally we are just so stressed. We are so stressed right now. We are stressed about the bills. We're stressed about food because the prices are killing us. How are we gonna do? How are we gonna cope when all of these things are gonna get higher and higher? For me, farming. You guys can. You don't have to become farmers, but you can take yourself into nature. Go for a walk. How many of us actually do go for a peaceful walk these days? How many of us that don't do that? We just come home from work. If you got children, gotta get the food ready, gotta get the clothes ready, gotta get everything ready, and you go back straight into bed. And the next day you do the same thing over and over. How many of us actually go for a walk? How many of us that takes that moment and just like appreciate nature? We don't. Most of us walk past it because most of us want to live in cities. The cities, I know cities where the money are, but that's where the stress is as well. City is a build-up place for stress. Have you not realized that most of the people that are living in the countryside, living in more nature, they're one of the most peaceful and relaxed environment ever. Their neighborhoods are normally cleaner and more relaxed. I'm telling you, cities, I'm not a big fan of cities. Some of us are. We can enjoy as much parties and stuff and relieve stress by going raving and stuff like that. But how long will that last? Hmm? How long will that last? Teacher P is saying hello to Joe Black. Malaysia saying hello to GP. Hello, Sassy J. How you doing, my dear? Welcome, 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 my good friend. How you doing, my dear? And I've been checking you out and seeing all the great stuff you're doing over there. It's amazing. Keep up the good work. That's all I'm going to say, Sassy J. Diamond say peace is important. It is important. Diamond, you, if you don't have peace in your life, you're gonna have misery. You're gonna have the opposite of peace, which is misery. And misery does not bring anything but more misery. But once you take and start relaxing your body and mind, I think, you know what, I can't change anything, but I can change me. We are worried more about the things which are happening around us, and we don't start fixing ourselves. We are so consumed by materialistic things around us. but yet our bodies and our soul are so is destroyed. It's just being destroyed because we're not at peace. Even myself, some days I wake up and I'm like, I ain't doing that. I don't feel like doing it. But once I'm in the garden, I just feel so much different. I'll be in there for hours and I don't even know. I'm telling you, I lose track of time being in the garden planting something. I say I'm gonna do one thing, I do 100 different things. I'm telling you, I just lose track of it. Enjoy saying hello to Teacher P. Sashi is saying hello, Teacher P. Teacher P, my darling. Sashi J from Teacher P. Teacher P is getting hailed up by from Tony N. And Sashi J is being asked by Teacher P. How are you doing, Sashi J? Leisha is saying hello, Po Po. And Tony N is saying so true, Rambo. It is true. It is a fact in life that stress is something that it will in turn affect your whole functionality of every day. But no one really thinks about it. No one is really talking about that. Everybody is just so focused on like, I gotta get this money and I gotta pay that bill, which is a form of stress, but no one takes the time to kind of like get rid of that stress. Just got in. I'm tired. How are you doing? It's from Teacher P. Hey, Natty Slim. How are you doing, my lovely? Welcome to my chat. Welcome to my live. How are you doing? I'm a bit behind. Obviously, you know me. I can't keep up with the chat, even if you paid me. Wagwan, the Cubans, welcome. All man, Wagwan. Yes, me all, but me not cool. Bless of yourself, Cubans, for joining me. Teacher P saying hello um, to Natty Slim. And Lala is saying hello to Teacher P. And Sasha J is saying, Teacher P, I am good. Hannah, how are you doing? Cuban is getting hello from Teacher P. Sasha J is saying Q beer, because I don't know why I call it Q beer. It should be Q buns. What Q beer will do, because the ladies like that cuteness in there. Don't you do that? You know what I'm saying? Make him feel head, mind making your head swell up. And we might have to look out, we get a look like a balloon and put like a pin right now, head side, and bring it back down to earth. Yes, Mama Simple Man. No, see, still like, what's up, people from Cubans? Miss P P P P P. What challenge you want to go Cubans? You want to send teacher P? Why you go with so much P, man? Sure, too much P, no good for you. Know. You ever got a bathroom with the whole of P, them, you know, brother. Teacher P saying, I'm happy here that Sashi J. I'm tired, but I'm okay. Otherwise, Popo is saying simple things, saying lots of simple things. Natty is saying hi to teacher. I'm so behind the chat. I'm trying to get to everybody. And Tony is saying hello to Sashi J. Hello to simple things from Sashi J. Hubert is saying Sassy. Hello. Hello, simple things from Teacher P. Diamond, speak truth, Rambo. Thank you so much, Diamond, for joining me. Teacher P, hush boo. Um, from that was from Sashi J. And Cuban say Popo up top. Cuban Popo is saying Cubans. Buyaka. I haven't heard that in a long time. Whoa. Bless yourself, Popo. You learn a whole heap of the patwa. Thank you, Rambo from Saturday. So true. Cuban is saying, Joe, the girl, them sweet stick box cut, you know what kind of sweet sit lollipop, the magwana, whatever. So, Joy, yeah, the man them stick, then I broke off and somebody, you know. Tony Ends from Cuban is saying hello to Tony Ann. Great topic host, Mr. Teacher Rambo. Bless up to yourself, Diamond. You are a teacher in my eyes as well. We can learn from each other because it's so important. Mancal Cubans from Joe. Mama Simple from Cubans. Sausage is important to find something that makes us happy and a de-stressor. Yes, you don't have to use gardening as a de-stressor. You can find something that you're happy. And I always say to people, if you're doing something that makes you happy, and it's not causing anybody any issues, you're not hurting anybody, keep doing it. Because that is what you're using as a coping mechanism. Coping in itself, because I always say that, I've said this a few times to other people. When you're born in this world, everybody is, so this is a metaphor thing anyway. We're all born with a cope cup. That's a small cup, called cope. Because every day we get up, we just cope. But the problem is with the world that we live in, how much stress is developed around the world. You get that small cup, and every time a little bit of stress goes in it, a little bit of stress goes in, a little bit more, and a little bit more. And you're not doing anything about that cup, the cope. You're just dealing with it. One day that cup is going to overflow. That cup is going to have too much. and the banks are going to break. What happens then? Majority of the time, we end up in situations we should not be. We start to do things that do harm to our bodies, or we do harm to other people. For me, I believe and I totally agree that you should actually expand that cup over time by doing activities that make you feel good, that make you feel happy. Because happiness is within. No one can make you happy. Only you can make yourself happy. For me, gardening and farming, I love it. I love to play with the soil. It might just look a bit weird to you guys. I love being in the soil. I love to see those seeds grow. And I feel wonders when I'm eating that crop, harvesting the fruit of my labor. Guys, expand our cup to cope because the world is affecting us in every single way possible. If you don't expand that cup, you will automatically fall into that stigma. And it's a dangerous stigma, but we are here to help. Most of us are so selfish these days, we don't help. We just think that someone's going to judge us by what we do or what we're going through. Talk to people. Talk to someone that is very close to you that can understand or kind of like give you feedback sometimes. You know, sometimes it's great to speak to people. Speak to your plants if they don't want to talk to no one. Speak to your plants. Them plants will grow and they'll give you something at the end of it. Sassy J is getting healed up by from Joe Black. Natty Slim, I'm good. Sophia Stoke, I love gardening. It's so therapeutical. I'm Diamond says, how are you doing, Sophia? How are you doing? I love the topic. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for showing some love from Diamond. Bless up yourself, Diamond. It's shining bright like a diamond. Okay, man, I'll go down left far tonight. But let's see Cubans get hailing up. Lala, what's up? Slim is laughing her head off. Let's get rid of that spammy whammy. Let's get rid of him. Natty, Natty up. That's a new one, new name for the chat. Okay, why are you calling her Natty Natty? Oh, God Almighty, Cubans, you have problems. I don't have a farm. I want to plant more beans. Yes, Popo. If you're in Italy and you have a balcony, you can get a little small box, like just not too big, because you can make a lot of things grow in a tiny space. You might need a 4x2 or something like that. Fill a little small box and put the seeds in and grow and have more beans every year and save some of those beans for the next year. So you can dry them and then you plant them again and you can have another crop. And you keep that cycle going and you will always be able to feed yourself. Sassy J is just Joe, bless up yourself. And thank you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us or joining me and everybody else in the chat because we're a part of the family here trying to help each other along the way of living. Thank you for spending your time with me. And don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to share me out if you can. Let's keep going. Sophia is saying it's a humorous garden, like it is. To me, garden is food to thought. It's fundamental. Fun to mental. That word has always stayed in my mind. I was watching a comedian, Eddie Griffin, and he said those two words, fun to mental. Anything fun, your mind reacts to it better. Your body functions better. If it's negative, your body will function completely the opposite. It will become robust and it's not functionable. Sashi J is saying hello. Because Cuban is my Q here. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for elaborating that. Um, Diamond saying Rambo, my sister Sophie's in the chat. Yes, I just saw her. Diamond, you know, some behind schedule as always, but I try to get road to everybody. Yes, I say, blessings to you, Diamond, for always promoting me. And thank you so much for being here as well. Yeah, please to read my. Yes, I did. I did. Um, Cuban is LJ. Who that was? Where you run go? Let's get rid of that spam because they're always in here. Why am I when I'm talking about something good they're here? Ciao Bella to Popo from your right. Hobbies help to cope that cup empty some. Yeah, it is. It is totally. We all need to expand our cup. Whether it's our day-to-day life, we need to try to expand it from the day you're born, you have that cup. We need to make it a little bit bigger so we can deal with everything that's coming from all different angles. Stress from work, stress from home, stress from the government. Okay, I won't talk about the government a bit too much, but the people that we need to pay money to for taxes and bills and stuff like that, yeah, they're always here listening. Um, Mama Simple's gonna heal that from thing. Good to see you, lady from Popo. Cuban is Saturday. I'm going to have to get up a pink beer. Oh, wait, pink beer? You can't just be a normal cute beer. Face Saturday. Oh, sorry, Mama Simple. I'm gonna drop that right now. Cause so me behind the chat. Me chat too much. There you go, Mama Simple. I've just dropped it, so you should be able to think. Um, all this mental health talk is making my head take me. You know the feeling. Trust me, it had me all the time. When I I personally had to do a little bit of research, even though I knew a bit about mental health, because we're all are mental. Yeah, I'm one of those. But we have mental health, but we're not mentally ill. There's a big difference between mentally ill and mental health. Let's get that correct. What are you trying to say from Sassy J? Cubans, Rambo, did you eat what? Did I eat dirt when I was a baby? Absolutely. Man, and I'm done for a long time. I dive and I am not gonna kid you though. This is a good thing I'm gonna hear. I'm gonna tell you guys. I actually still have a taste for ashes. I have a weird taste. I love the taste of ashes. I used to wait till they burn out the firewood, when they're cooking at the outside fire and they got the wood there. And I used to get my little finger and touch the thing of the ashes and eat it. Doctor them, I'll know the doctor them will ask me if me all right because I'm still around. But I used to do that. Very true, Rambo. It's called selfishness, isn't it? Yeah. Let me see if anybody's coming up. Because Mama Simple, I dropped the link in the chat. Hey, Anna, how are you doing? Sorry that I didn't realize you're there. I'm just catching up with everybody else because me and myself, I can't deal with the chat on me. The chat are running from me. Hello, Lanika, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Thursday night. For me, Thursday morning. For you, or Thursday after where you are. Thank you so much for joining me. Um, he, he tried Coca-Cola and French fries one time. What? Really, Cubans? Yeah, you could get it because he could bring it to you. You might have to book a big Uber, fly you over there. Hey, Tony and is from hailing up everybody. Popo, Lanika, Diamond from Anna. Lanika is saying saying hello to Anna. All things Anna. Hey from Lanika is saying hello. Hi Denise. I didn't even know you're here. But thank you so much for having the time to come over and join me. Mama Simple.
Rambo.
Hi, how are you doing, Mama
Oh my
Simple?
God. I have to come knock head with my head like yours so I can feel more sane.
You mean the rest of us, yeah? You mean you're joining the popularity contest, yeah? Because
I
everybody, everybody else,
know,
every
right?
one of us have mental problem. Trust me. With a mentally
No,
ill,
some of us are just more honest with it and we accept it.
no, but you should be because the day-to-day life living is a form of like mental things.
But that is it.
So why not just accept that we're all mentally
That we're
challenged in certain
exactly.
things, but we're not mentally ill.
We're
That's
not
the big
sure,
difference. We're not sure
So,
what I want either.
so what stage are we? Because
We're just
I
on
feel so
mental.
you
We're
look a
all
bit
of
more
us.
far gone than me.
Me not gone so far, boy. Then again, the amount of licks and beatings I might have got in the head when I was a child, that could have been a reason for that
Oh
purpose.
Lord.
Oh,
We just
and
weren't
and a
honest
blessed yourself for
about
turning
it.
up here at work still. Mama Simple, how do you guys keep up with the chat? I'm telling you, I can never keep up. Hello for everyone from Dennis's way. Cuban is getting hailed by Anna. Anna is saying hello to everybody, including the shop, the kitchen, and the bathroom.
Right, that's what I was just about to say. You see, like Anna know, Anna going, as you said, to post the dog and everybody. So you
Exactly.
put it right. Anna is saying hello to everybody. So that me you don't have to read the rest of Anna because we know that's all she is because that is the way the chat must keep running.
Absolutely.
Right.
Sophia, which is Diamond's sister, is saying, Take it, you got an allotment. I do have an allotment, or should I say my aunt's allotment, but I work it.
Hi,
See,
Diamond. How are you?
I see a lot of people thinking that you have a big land and can plant crop in just about anything. Nothing tastes better than growing your own food organic. Yes, absolutely. Organically food.
Amen to
It's
that.
boy, I'm telling, and we all need to start to grow stuff because you're gonna realize maybe in the next 5 or even less than 5 years, you cannot go into a shop and buy nothing because there's nothing there.
You better believe it.
Exactly. It's not Islam. I'm telling you, it's a lot of things that's changing in the world right now. Where and some of us, because what they're pushing out right now in the whole world is one thing, but they're not telling us or want to tell us about the other things.
And there's a lot of stuff going on. And
Hmm.
as you say, especially like in agriculture,
Hmm.
since the pandemic, there's a shortage of workers.
Yep.
And right now, the whole tension with the truck drivers,
Hmm.
the delivery drivers, has heightened, not just here,
It's
but
happening
even
here in the
Europe.
UK.
In the
So
right,
imagine
so
what's
it's
happening
terrible
in
in
the
Europe.
US.
Plus the gas price has almost all prices have almost
Gas
doubled. So
price,
shipping costs
I,
and overland traffic
every price,
is doubled. So
funeral
food
price,
prices, guys, we soon
living
can't
price.
afford food.
We need to start growing, farming is a very good way, or growing your own vegetables is a very good way to deal with your stress so you can cope with everything that's going to be happening around us, because there's going to be more things that's going to be happening around us
That's
we're not
so
going to realize
true.
yet.
And it's
There's going to be
getting more
so many things that is
stressful.
going to put pressure on our mind, and it's
So
such a
true.
horrible thing to think that I can't eat, I don't have food.
But and the next thing we need to learn is, and it's something I need to, because I'm guilty, I need to
Mhm.
learn canning, like food preservation and
Listen,
proper
Mama
food
Simple, I
storage.
am
Yeah.
looking into it hardcore. Me, I start dig up information about canning. It's just pressure cooker and know how to deal with it in the can. And I'm
Yes.
telling you, some stuff could be there 3 years and you open it and it's fully edible.
Yeah, that is it. So if we learn the proper, and when I say canning, I don't necessarily mean can, because can, but like the petri jars
You
stuff
pressure
and
jar
stuff.
you and you put the lids on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Okay,
into
that's what
that.
you were saying. Yes.
Yep, I definitely
So
know about
maybe you
canning.
can learn and come teach me, because you look like you're head faster than quicker than mine.
What you mean? Why sometimes I forget where me put myself.
Inga said
Hello, Kara,
mercy,
how
but
you
it's
doing?
true. Yeah. Inga said mercy, but it's
Listen to me.
true. It and the quality. Have you noticed the quality of the stuff
What
in the
quality? There was
on the
what
supermarket
quality?
shelves
There's nothing there.
recently?
Yeah, it's depleted.
Mm-hmm.
Food don't taste the same way it did before,
You better believe it.
and we're stressing about that. So what are we right now doing about like the stresses that have been accumulated throughout the last
That's
couple of
why I'm
years?
here, because I was sitting here so stressed out, and my daughter was like, "It's just the start of the year, mom. Don't make it bother you so much. It's the
Hmm.
same for all of us, but we just have to try to cope." So I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? I'm going to ramble like, go chat foolish. Just looking foolish, this. De-stress myself.
Thank you, Diamond, for realizing that I was so behind. I've never been in front of a chat in my life. Me always behind schedule. As long as been a behind man, me all
That's
right.
why I'm start from the bottom. It's easier to catch up with the start from the bottom.
Yeah. Hi, Anna from Joe. Thank you so much, Carol. Bless up yourself. Thank you for being here. Hey there, Anna, heal up the whole kitchen sink. Hello.
Everybody. Every every
People.
every grain of peas, every ear of corn.
Mm-hmm. Anna,
That's
run. I think
good,
she's at work
because the,
still.
the chat is important. The number of comments is important. That's why she does it.
Absolutely.
So she's
And I'm
doing the
so
right
much behind
thing.
it. But you see, that's the thing about it. Like, I realized that uh, it's difficult. It's not easy. But I
I
love it, though.
know.
I love it. This is the thing about it. I'm actually starting to love life more than I do my own videos, which is actually shambles. Bless episode, Yards Food. Thank
Yes.
you so much for passing through. And if you're still here, thank you so much. And appreciate you guys for turning up as well, because I am here. And I appreciate every little person or any time that you guys give me, whether it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or four. I appreciate
And
every
please give 10
second
or
for
more,
being here.
guys. That's
Absolutely.
important.
So, Mama Simba, what do you have to say about the topic?
That's what I'm here for. No, but it's a fact, because if you notice, especially with like retired people,
Hmm.
or when people are ill, gardening is recommended, because once you're in touch with nature, you're in touch with the soil, it's like you said, the birth or the rebirth. The
Hmm.
plant. I remember when I was small, to plant a ear of corn or a grain of pea and
Yeah.
see it burst the earth. It gives
Hmm.
There's just something about it that gives you more life, more vigor, put
Hmm.
more meaning to life. So it
Absolutely.
is recommended. All right. There's this book at my church.
Hmm.
The Ministry of Healing by Ellen G. White, and she actually recommends that, like, hit, let the like a sick person
Hmm.
face the window so you can watch things grow. You
Yeah.
can see nature, and if you can manage on the outside, just give them a little plot of land or whatever. Maybe in cold places it would be two flower pots, and
Hmm.
let them plant something, because it's a good way of healing both mentally and physically. So
Absolutely.
that's why
And
I'm here, because I need some mental healing.
yeah, I'm telling you. I'm just gonna do a quick one to say hello to Team Happy. And guys, if you realize that I'm just gonna be planting or putting your message right across the screen, so I'm not just ignoring you. I'm just constantly like making sure
Yes.
you're aware that I know that you're here. I'm not
Welcome, Team
ignoring anybody.
Happy.
Blessings to Team Happy for being here and thank you for showing some love. Rambo in the jungle, absolutely. I would love to be in the jungle, Popo. I'm
Rambo in
telling
the
you, the jungle is where I'm
jungle.
at. But and another
Yeah.
thing as well, Mama Simple, like no one is talking about it. This is the thing that hurts the most, that no one is talking about it. It's not
Because
talked about.
because if it's not gardening for flower, we tend to think of gardening as flowers.
Hmm.
So if it's not flowers in first world countries, you're not encouraged to do your personal gardening, because that's
Hmm.
not good for the economy.
Yeah, because you're not buying nothing from them,
Because you're not buying it exactly. That's the thing.
which in turn is stress for them, but it's good for us.
Right. And I just say that is it too. Because the more
Bless up the
mental
Team
health
Happy.
concerns you have, is the more big pharma is gonna make money off you. So
Absolutely.
that's the thing.
Oh my God. And Popo is saying that we can see the simple things outreach salad again. You know, the flowers that is there, the dried flowers.
Yes,
Bless up
Popo,
the Team
leave
Happy
me
for
alone,
being here.
Popo. I'm still
Hi,
waiting for yours, Popo.
what his oh, we haven't seen his face. I would love to see his face, man. I'm telling you.
I know,
Karen, trust me,
right?
Popo is a mess.
You see, it's not me alone. Tell us say you're fool, Popo.
Well, you know what? He fits in perfectly. He's right at home here. That salad,
Boy,
to elegant,
a
simple thing.
little too much at home.
But
But we love you, Papa.
his patois is on point.
You better believe it.
Mm-hmm. Popo
We
definitely
love
need to
you,
be here.
Papa.
Calling your flowers salad. You can't eat it with the
Salad.
spaghetti.
No, 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 not these ones, because I'm allergic to. I don't know if it's the little dewdrop. What you call those dewdrop ones? Because I know it's not the roses, because I'm not allergic to
Or the
roses.
lilies.
And I'm gonna keep them until no. This one
Mm-hmm.
has no lilies. I like them when they're dried as well, Popo. So you'll be seeing them forever. When they're
Mm-hmm.
all dried, I put them together in one big vase.
Natty Slim, I've just got down to your message where we're talking about some consumption of certain weird things about dirt and stuff. I used to want to eat soap. There's a thermological for eating non-edibles thing. It's called, was it
Pica,
pisa?
pica,
Pika? Pika?
pica.
Pika?
I
Yeah.
have it. I
Wow.
have a video on it. I have it. It destroyed all my teeth until a year ago. This time I had to do a $12,000 dental job. I did a
Th-
video on it. It's one of my
I
better
would have become
videos.
an architect and make some hardcore teeth out of slabs
I
and then
know,
pay
right?
12 wahoo.
Okay,
I
the
would.
board teeth, like, is which one of the president? Is Washington or the other one? I don't remember. But I have a video on it. It's one of
Mhm.
my best videos. I did a vlog on the whole 3-step journey,
Yeah.
and enlightening people on Pika.
Inga, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm literally catching up with the chat. I'm so behind the schedule, but thank you so much for being here. I know you just said that you're passing through. Bless up to Team Happy. Bless up from Care to Team Happy. Inga, mercy. I want, I want, don't listen, no. You need mercy.
Oh
So
Lord.
true, bro. Yes, for that was from you from ages ago. Rambo, was it me? I try if you do some crossbreed. Any tips? What kind of crossbreed? What? No, it depends. Cubans, come up. Come, listen. What kind of breeding you talk about? Crossbreed.
Who said that?
You could be
Your
crossbreeding
foods?
animals. You could be crossbreeding human beings. You could be crossbreeding flowers, and you could crossbreed yourself
Crossbreeding
too.
crops. We
Crossbreeding
have a
crops.
navel orange tree. That's the first. Well, I think I was so small when my sister got someone to do it, but
Mhm.
that's the first I was learning
Oh,
about
you
the
mean that they
process.
basically did they
Well, we used to
do
call it
ingraft? Yeah, then
engrafting
normally
or
that's what
something
I'm gonna
like
get
that.
to. They ingraft some
Yeah.
another thing, and then they
What's the
pollinate.
correct name for it?
Ingraft
Okay, that's
is the
correct.
correct name.
Should have
So you
been
can have an
first.
ingraft one, or you can have something like you can graft a branch of another orange
Yeah. It
onto it.
was civil orange, sour
Yeah, and
orange.
then they pollinate each other, and
Mm-hmm.
then sometimes you create a different fruit.
Cross pollination. So which
Hmm.
one is the male one and which one? Like the navel
And when it
orange
comes to
now, how do I know if it's male or female?
actually, when it comes to those ones, it's like the pollen is like it's a little bit different because once it's produced, the fruit, or you see the fruit coming, and the pollination happens, and the fruit stays. That means it's just like that. So it is a difference. There is a difference. The ones that put on the blossom, and then one that puts on the fruit itself. So you're gonna have ones that have blossom only,
Well, I
and then you're gonna have
never
ones who have the
noticed
fruit at the
that.
end of it. But to make
We
sure
have
the fruit
actually
stays,
though we have a tangerine tree that they said that my dad used to tell us was a male tangerine because it never bear anything.
hmm
So that means it's a male plant for real.
hmm I don't know. Really, sometimes it can be, but
Mm.
trees and plants can change. Sometimes it can change. When they don't produce no fruit, and then
Uh-huh.
suddenly they start producing fruit years later.
Okay. All of that
Yeah,
learning all of that to give me mental health issues.
absolutely.
Instead
Because
of
we are
instead
literally
of cure
always
my
there.
mental health.
Salute. um,
Oh yeah, that's
my
interesting.
friend is saying it was $5 for a small pack of mushroom today, but I said no. I have I have dry ones at home. Yeah, $5
Yes, I took up
for a
some
pack.
on Monday and I had to put it back. The little thing,
Wow,
like the little
definitely wild
blackberry or
edibles, man. I love your
raspberry
stuff as
pack.
well. You doing?
Yeah, it was $5 odd. And then some little old one were cut up and full of the ginger part for three
Thank you, Alicious,
dollars
for saying that,
something.
for
Me
hitting
put
the
it
like
back.
button. Show me if you can. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Absolutely.
It seems I'm gonna eat white rice and
Hmm.
sardine for the rest of this year and just buy multivitamins and iron
Or you could
tablets.
go outside and cut some of the grass outside and eat that. You
We probably soon start, Liberia, how they
oh,
started eating potato leaves.
but
It was
but it's
during
edible.
the right, yeah, yes, but it was during the Civil War when they were facing starvation.
No problem, Inga. Thank you so much for
And
stopping
that's
by.
how they started eating potato leaf till it has become one of their, what you call
Hmm.
it now, a delicacy.
Staple. It's a staple for them. It's a
Yeah,
vegetable,
you must
but
see
it's
people in
edible, and
Brooklyn.
it packs a lot of vitamin D and nutrients, but
Yeah,
it
because my
doesn't have
sister now
subsidy.
was telling me in Jamaica that people used to eat it way back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
in
lot of
New
stuff.
York City,
Hmm.
you'll see them go leaving from Brooklyn to Queens to Bronx to find the African stores that sell potato
Yeah,
leaves.
and a lot of like say for instance, you have your carrots, right?
Hmm.
The leaves on the carrots. Don't throw them away. They're edible.
That's the thing. Like beets, I was telling somebody on their video
Yeah, the
recently.
beets as
Somebody
well. You
did
can
a
eat them in your
school day,
salads. They're edible,
right? That
and they give
I
you a nice
juice.
twang.
Yeah, I juice the leaves of the beets
Yeah.
because if the fruit is edible
Hmm.
or the nut or the grain or whatever, then it stands to reason that the leaves of that plant. As we used to say, once goat eat it,
Hmm.
once goat eat it, it can't
You can't
eat.
eat it. Joe
Mhm.
is saying that are you day Adventist? Yes, she is.
Yes, I am. Who is
Hello,
Joe?
Mama. Handprints food yard foods. Thank you so much. These
I
colors in your
wasn't reading
garden
anything,
looking so good. Thank
Brampton
you.
Gardener.
Hmm.
Who is Joan? Joan what? A safari there? Because me not even see that name.
Mama
Oh
handprint down at the bottom of the summer.
Lord.
See, bless up hand, Mama handprints.
Wild
Yard food. Bless up for
edibles.
Mama handprint. Popo care
Lord,
is wearing elegant socks every night. I wear elegant socks.
where are
Popo,
you?
seriously.
You're there way above.
Yeah, we up top, man. It says, I'm so ugly and it's beautiful. Is it
Cooking with
better
Joe
for
Bad.
y'all?
Oh
Oh,
boy.
better for y'all not not to see you or don't see me, y'all can have a nightmare. Listen, I'm ugly
Oh,
myself, so welcome to
Popo.
the club.
Oh,
If you
friendly
signed up to it, I'm
Popo.
in front of you, Bobo. So don't bother with that. Mama Hen Prince.
Oh, friendly.
If you're ugly, I'm
Whoa.
ugly. Hi, Mama friend, Hen Prince. Mama Hen Prince,
Welcome,
how are you
Mama
doing,
Hen
my lovely?
Prince.
The gungo peas, them you can buy me the gungo tree. No bother with the peas. Just send me the tree.
Oh,
That,
Lord.
that they full loaded tree. Me want buy right.
She's doing a great job. I wanted to ask her where she lives, but I don't like to
Listen to
ask
me.
people
When I
that
saw that
on
gungo, my head swell,
which
and I said,
parish
"Look
you
at
from,
that."
Mama Hen Prince? Your gardening looks great.
It's beautiful. Good to see you. Definitely, Natty Slim. I tell you. My new video is dropping at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. next week or 6 p.m. tonight, 6 p.m. tomorrow morning.
Who?
Brampton, Rachel, how are you doing? Welcome. Hi, chat. How are you from Rachel? Oh my God. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh my God. It's a blessing to have you here, Rachel. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well and staying blessed
There's a lot of
inside
new
this cold
people
madness.
here.
Hi, Mama from Handprint from
Oh, Cuban's
Teacher
new
P.
movie. 'Cause
Sophia.
I was like,
Also,
oh,
the
that
leaves
sounds so
of the
familiar.
broccolis. Yeah. Mama, Mama Simple.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you eat? Because Sophia was just saying, and I forgot about it. Like you can eat the broccoli leaves as well.
That's the thing, my dear. I would think that as long as the fruit or the bulb or the nut or the grain or whatever it
Hmm.
is edible, then the leaves should be edible.
Yeah,
Just like how Lady Let's made the papaya tea, papaya
yes,
leaf tea. She said it tastes
yes.
awful, but
Listen,
it's
that tea
actually
is
very
healthy though.
nutritious. Right.
Even if you know, so you can cook young papa.
Yeah, man.
You know, certain things when we wasting
Yes.
it. Hi, teacher from Brampton. Hello, Inga from Teacher P. Mega love
Welcome,
shout out to
Brampton
Teacher
Gardener.
Happy. What's the name of
Welcome,
the
Teacher P.
the name of the co. You want to say your name, Mama Simple? Natty
The
Slim would
name
like to
of
know your name.
what?
Yeah, Natty Slim is it? What's the name of your co-host?
Oh, this is Simple Things Outreach Media. Type in the chat down the bottom. Welcome, Nancy Slim.
How are you doing, Natty Slim? Thank you so much. Joe is being greeted by you, or
Welcome,
been
Luscious. Joe,
Brampton
welcome.
bouquet.
Sophia Sparks. Okay. Oh, it was she. Yes. Yeah, yes. Actually, when we make steamed veg with the broccoli, the little leaves that are around it, because sometimes they don't take it all off. We just chop
Mhm.
everything, the stem, the stalk, whatever, everything together, just chop it fine. But the papaya is good, especially curried.
From this, I'm doing good. I'm hiding from puppy upstairs. I hope the puppy doesn't find you. They got very good, strong sense of smell.
You're hiding from the puppy? Who is hiding from the puppy? Brampton Garden. Oh, why did I think it was a male?
Oh my god, that's
How do
funny.
you do farming in Brampton at this time of the year with all that snow?
I think Rachel's doing some crazy stuff over there. She's doing amazing. I don't think she's
That's
doing much
great.
outside
That's
right now,
great.
but she's probably prepping inside and getting things started right now.
Okay.
And she's saying it that was crazy, I swear.
Because if you think of winter anywhere and you think up in Canada there, it's worse. A couple of years ago, I was up in Brampton. It's terrible.
It's hardcore, man. The snow is really bad and the cold. Not even if it doesn't have snow outside, but there's the freezing temperatures with.
Right, right.
But
It's a whole
I think if
different
you get the
cold
weather
from
correctly,
here in the
you
US.
dress for the weather. Um, on wild edibles, you're saying corn sprouts are edible too. Thinking about micro green corns. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we actually just can look at it and say it's not edible. We just even waste them. A lot of things are edible. A lot of things, but
That's
obviously
true.
you need to
Even like
know
pumpkin leaves. I know
exactly.
so many people, my sister was saying last year, my sisters were saying during the pandemic,
Hmm.
we're gonna have to start back because way back in the days, my mom said people used to eat those things, cocoa leaves, and so there's still parishes in Jamaica that eat cocoa leaves. You'll find
Yeah,
people who eat cocoa leaves. So maybe
exactly.
we have to start going back to some of those things.
And look how strong and healthy they were, and they weren't
That's
as
the thing.
stressed.
That's the thing.
They weren't as stressed.
That's the thing.
They weren't because
So
everybody had a garden.
right. So
Everybody
if
had
it's
food.
even out of wants alone, we probably have to go back to doing
Exactly.
some of those things.
Brampton is saying I might have to some greens are still alive, but it's under a foot of snow. Jeez, Louise. I hope you got a big shovel. I hope you have a big shovel.
I know, right?
Well, a foot. No, thank you. I'll still. Yes.
They
Inside I've
grow with
started
red flower
peppers.
corn
Wow,
and
you've already
winter
started peppers
flower.
already. I need to come and check you out. Some dwarf tomatoes, herbs, and some
Oh,
greens. I've only put the only thing I've
or
started
dwarf
already right now
tomatoes.
is my ginger. I'm starting to see if I can get them sprouted, and then next week I'm going to start putting some sweet potato to get some
Tofu,
sweet
it's one of the
potato slips.
vegetables that's richest in protein, so that's why broccoli has a lot of protein as
It
well.
does, and it's a vegetable.
So, so that's why you have the gas.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't think you'll be eating so many servings per day, though.
but I
And I
love the
guess it
taste of
depends on what you
broccoli raw.
combine it with,
Yeah,
right?
I love the taste of broccoli raw. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's just something about eating vegetable. While I'm cutting it up, I'm eating.
I know, right?
Before sometimes
Like
I
when you
eat it and I
plant
don't.
your own stuff, it's that's the difference.
Absolutely, I want to get some purple sprouting broccoli. So they like a purple color at some of them. They're amazing, and they can come. Broccoli can
Purple
handle a lot of
broccoli,
cold. Yeah, purple sprouting broccoli. So what would
and
happen?
that's organic or
Yeah,
GMO.
yeah, okay.
No, the original thing
Hmm.
is GMO.
No,
It
this one I get
crossbreed.
the broccoli seeds I have. They're organic seeds.
Oh,
Yeah, because broccoli comes in a lot of different colors. You know.
I didn't know that, but and I'm beginning to find out that a lot of the vegetables we know. This is like a few years ago. I was beginning to find out that they were actually purple.
Hmm.
The original is really the purple version. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, I say vegetables are like human beings. We come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors.
I know, right? Some
God
sexy
created
like
everything.
me.
Pardon?
I said some sexy like me.
Exactly, Mama Simple.
Some
And
pretty
I broke
like
our foot in our
you.
heels too.
Some I know, right?
When you said that yesterday, I was like, "What?
Kathleen,
The only
welcome,
time you
moderator
don't wear is heels
Kathleen.
is when you were having children."
I'm sorry.
You said the last time the time you don't wear heels is when you were having children. I was like, "What?"
So you were actually there in the chat a long
I was
time.
there in the chat, but you said you didn't know who the person was.
Ooh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Hands in the dirt. I do that with my sugar daddy peas. What are sugar daddy peas?
They're type of peas.
Listen, hands in the dirt. I know cold peas, gungo peas, red peas.
You got you got sweet snaps as
The
well.
millions,
There's lots of them.
right? Is only here. Come know them other one day.
Exactly. And Brampton is saying that we're in deep freeze the past you can keep the
Yeah,
well,
it's
one
it
day
coming.
alone will
It
kill me.
came all the way down to Florida, and Saturday it's good. Saturday night
Yeah,
is it's gonna be about 37. I'm like, what in
it was
Florida? Are
snowing
you
in
sure?
Florida. Lacius was showing us the snow. I was like, wow, it's snowing in that.
Or maybe
Wow.
she live much further up. Frost or snow? There was frost the other morning down here in
Hmm.
Southwest.
Whatever says yes, layers to stay warm and grow red flower corn. I want the sprouts. Yeah, keep doing that while I
What
was
is
when I've
red
seen it, you're
flower
doing some great
corn?
stuff. Yeah, it's the type of corn.
The ones with the reddish grain.
I think so, because there's so much
Okay,
different names
okay.
that people call different things in different communities. And
That's
Pope
what I
was saying bean and
realized.
broccoli. Okay.
I haven't worn heels in years. You should have been on my live yesterday to see some of mine.
Yeah, I saw them.
Brampton
They were like they
Gardner.
were eye opening. Like they were quite long.
Listen, me old but me no cold.
But
So
no
we used to
saying
say,
no
right?
call that
Me
man. Jeez
old
Louise.
but me no cold.
Imagine if me not talk to you and you call up this. What the hell? Ever send you a
Can you
blanket?
imagine?
I
Oh
would have to find
Lord.
Jesus quick.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. It was yeah. I only have a few of each seeds. We so wanted to make sure I had time to either order new seeds
I'll swap
um
you some of the seeds for some green sorrel seeds. You
or
who was that?
propagate
Who
them
said who
to
had
make
said
more
that?
plants. Yes,
Hands in the
definitely.
dirt?
Hmm?
That was hands in the dirt about
No,
the
that was from Brampton.
Brampton. Oh, Brampton
Yeah,
Gardner.
yeah.
I'll send you some green sorrel seeds, and you send me some of
You
those
have the
because I
green
need.
sorrel?
Yeah, you never seen the green ones?
No, I'm looking for the
But
dark purple one and the really red one.
you grow sorrels over there? You
No,
grow
I
sorrel
can't.
over there?
I would wish. I wish I
Oh,
could grow it
oh,
here.
no, I thought maybe you grow it in the summer because then I could mail you some of the green seeds.
I could try to grow them, but I don't think that London is so full of rain. Most times, that's not
Oh,
good for
oh,
the
oh,
sun.
I see. Okay. It's
Hmm.
it's like green grapes is about the same color.
Yeah,
And then the drink is just about like lemonade
yeah.
color.
But
Hmm.
that's what I'm saying. I knew about it, but I haven't physically
Yeah,
seen it.
we have it
That's the
here.
difference. And I think there's a few other
Last
colors
year,
as well, but you
this
don't see.
previous crop was not as bountiful as the previous year. As
I'm
the
jealous. I'm proper jealous about that. You're gonna have to boil it and then send the steam through the phone so I can smell it.
You can smell it. That's the best part. But nothing can catch the Jamaican sour though. The soil
You know
here don't
what?
have the same tang and
Yeah, it's just because we have more sun and
tart.
the soil changes the flavors of things as well, where
Yes,
it's
I
grown. That,
imagine.
for
Because
example, you know the East Indian mango that we call East Indian. You know, mangoes didn't really come from Jamaica, so they were brought over.
yeah, man, we have East Indian over country.
Yeah, but I mean, like it wasn't really. So when they brought them over, the soil changes the texture, the flavors, and the
So
feel of
you
it.
have ever
So,
had the original Indian ones?
hmm honey mangoes.
Honey mangoes? That means it's
It,
extremely sweet.
it is sweet, but it doesn't taste. You don't get that nice flavor. The flavor is different.
Yeah. You have they have we have it here in Florida. Not me personally, but even like my niece, them have it
Hmm.
in this area.
They got the tree.
It's still yeah, there's a lot of it in Florida, but
You know, say me, I forgot to take a
it's
trip over Florida and
I
borrow
know,
my stuff
right? It's the
out of
nicest
England. Now
mango
maybe
I've ever
maybe
found
immigrate
here.
there.
Huh?
Maybe immigrate there.
Uh, uh, well, yeah, man, because apparently me have a friend in England and he might just like you. I'm a no said it weather or something over there.
I just want the only reason the only reason I would move to Florida is to be in a climate where I can grow a hell of a lot of food.
Yeah, I can imagine your backyard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's full of food.
We have the East Indian here is the best mango I've had, Florida mango I've had,
Hmm.
but it's still, as you said, with the East Indian, the
Hmm.
one here is still not as good as the one in Jamaica.
Oh no, it isn't. It's the soil that changes a few things, the flavoring and the bees as well that makes a difference, and the pollination from different things as well.
Maybe if we carry some bees from, oh yeah.
You will never get it the same way because the soil, what the microorganism in the soil
Hmm.
and the
It's mainly
composition of the soil
sand.
changes.
Here is mainly sand.
Hmm.
I mean, you can dig a good 3, 4 feet in the ground with just your hand.
Yeah, I've seen it. Dan permaculture, but Dan's got mangoes and everything over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, a lot of mangoes in this area. Most of the tropical fruits and vegetables are in this area.
definitely hands in the dirt, man, my bro. You just gotta have loads of different vegetables throughout the year.
Makito,
Sweet English
congrats
style tea,
again,
yeah.
Makito.
The diamond is saying I'm still here, Rambo. I'm here a little bit busy, but surely listening and learning a lot.
Diamond
Um,
is in London as well,
yeah,
right?
she's in London. We should be doing something in summertime. I hope. Welcome,
We
Team Happy
hope.
again. While Edibles is saying yes, they are a red color, very beautiful heirloom from Baker's Creek. Oh wow,
What what
wow! I'm
what
gonna have to check that out.
what
Baker's
is
Creek
heirloom apart from something that you
heirloom is
pass
like the
from
original
generation?
um heirloom is the original type of a tomato or type of vegetable. So it's not
Okay,
really
okay, okay.
GM. It's not
For real?
GM. Yeah,
So how do we know which one is the right
you
one?
can just type in heirloom
Roma,
vegetable and
cherry tomato, this,
they
Roma
will come up
tomato,
with
whatever.
cherry heirlooms. They would have a heirloom on it.
I don't
But
believe in the
heirloom,
cherry
oh, is it
ones
heirloom?
because
No,
I
no, no.
just
Might
know
be
that
making
that
a
can be the
mistake here. Hang on.
original.
No, heirlooms is I think it's the big ones.
Like what
Heirloom
we
is the
call
big ones.
salad tomato in
Yeah, like the
Jamaica.
salad tomato. Yeah.
Okay.
If my brain's a little bit ticky because I'm half asleep.
Oh my
Yeah,
lord.
those are the
Well,
big
this
ones.
was exactly it's after 11.
It's after 11 for me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my eyes are. Look at my eyes.
Look
Nikita is
into
saying hello
my
to him.
eyes, you can see. Who is this now? Oh, it's a spammer because Mr. Me never said a name there. You go back to the
Brampton
pits
is
of
saying
hell.
that we are nice and warm now at 24, the warmest it's been all week, and it's
Oh, come
three
on.
mornings
24
we've
is
left school.
warm? Bye,
Yeah.
Natty Slim. I will return Teacher PM due to visit your home. Natty Slim, you can visit me as well. And a whole lot of new people here. I find that new
Yes.
people don't visit me much anymore.
Why is that?
I don't know, maybe because I'm not really pushing on the S for S so much anymore.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
because it's
know.
like sometimes it gets because it's very difficult to be able to manage everything. Like for example, if
Yeah.
you've got like 400 people you got to visit, and it becomes difficult to go over to
Yeah, it's
people's
sort of,
channel.
and it's not, it's working against us. So I'm actually discouraging people. I mean, I'll encourage you until you get monetized because really that's the only way. Unless you get one viral video, that's the only way you're gonna reach there. But after that, I really don't encourage people because it's working against us.
Yeah,
Nobody
because
can
once
drop
you
a
do that,
video and get,
you
yeah,
YT
nobody.
picks
I
up on
don't
these
see
things.
anybody dropping a video and get even 200 views in within the first week. So that means definitely
Mhm.
we're being shadow banned or something. So I don't
Yeah,
push
I
for
think
the
you should
SNS.
check up on those things eventually.
Eventually, right? They
And
might before you
yeah,
become a real channel and you're in the partnership program, we get a lot away with a lot of things. But after we're in the
hmm,
partnership program,
we don't
at
do it.
this I wouldn't encourage us to do some of the stuff
Hmm.
anymore. So I don't push for the SNS anymore. Even if I go on a growth stream, I just go to support and share you out and talk
Hmm.
in the chat and help you monitor stuff. But I don't really like grab me or I don't encourage anybody to do it. I know it's definitely working against
Hmm.
us.
Yeah, because I think I've heard that you're not the first person that's ever said that.
Hmm.
Mama Henry said, peace of mind is very important. Once you are mentally relieved, you can achieve anything. Absolutely,
Anything.
because stress on your
Amen.
body is so dangerous that it affects you
So true, Mama is right.
through and through. It's just imagine you're waking up in the morning and feel absolutely lousy and lazy, and it drains you. You use more energy, and actually a lot more energy, to be angry and stressed than to be happy. So you see how happiness is important, guys. We gotta try and make ourselves and be happy, whatever, even if your situation is bad and desolate and no way out. Still try to be happy, because only you
Exactly.
can come out of that, and with happiness, you can come out of every and any situation. Hansen say we can trade seeds, so email him. Mama Simple.
Yeah, I'm responding to to Paul
You see,
Paul.
you see, it was Bobo there.
You say let's give up everything
The Alfonso mango? Is that your
and go
favorite?
to Brooklyn.
Brampton? Wow, they are a nice mango. I'm not gonna lie, they're quite nice and sweet.
Oh Lord.
Mikito's asking Diamond, are you Diamond? I'm here. Diamond recovering from the big C. I
Yeah,
lived in
get
South
well
Florida.
soon,
She lived in.
still,
Wait a minute,
Nikito. I pray
Brampton.
for
You
your
moved from
healing,
the heat to
Nikito.
the ice box. What happened? You went in. You opened the fridge, and now you open the freezer.
I know, right?
But you know what? Sometimes that's life. Sometimes we gotta take an opportunity that comes up and make the most of it. We can still grow food. I tell you what, even in Alaska, my boy GT, he's growing fruit and vegetable,
Yeah,
mostly
it was on
vegetables
your
right now.
live last week, right?
Yeah,
I
right for
think.
the year, and
Yeah.
he is in the icebox,
That is the literal icebox. My sister live in
literally.
not in up in northern Ontario, way up. We call it Eskimo land. We in Sioux Lookout. Oh my lord!
Exactly.
I'm not
I'm
good.
telling you.
I'm not gonna leave Jamaica to live in those places. I mean, if it's like a job or whatever opportunity, I'll perhaps go like for 3 to 5
Oh,
years. But
Natty, thank you so
not
much
to
for
live
joining me.
forever.
Sorry I didn't get around to saying goodbye to you personally, but thank you, Natty Slim, for being
Not
here.
to slim.
Stay blessed, and absolutely, thank you very much for showing some love over my channel. And God bless to you, because you're doing a fantastic job. By the way, keep up the good work, Maya. You're doing fantastic. Thank you so much.
It's a
Not
video idea. I was here starved for a video idea, and I said, no, so I spent about 3 hours sit down, throwing over three different ideas in my mind, and then I say, you know what, I can't, but I
mm.
just give up.
See,
It will come when
you
it
see,
comes.
so sometimes it's good to have a good friend here that's a little bit on point. Brampton is saying heirlooms, it means that you can save the seeds from the fruit and get the same plant, basically, or open and pollinated. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. See my head no good. You know, see your tiredness.
Popo, what do you want with Brooklyn? I left Brooklyn 5 years ago. You expect me to go back? No way.
Don't
I
go back.
don't see myself
You're in the
living in
heat.
a
You want to
town,
go
a
back to the
city like
cold?
New York City anymore again. No. I'm looking for
Me,
something
Nikita,
more
when we are
rural
having
than where I
so
am.
much, some
Sorry?
more sun. We was it Tony? I was saying, Mikito, when we have so much sun,
Where I
take care,
thought
Natty.
where's Tony Ann? I thought she was in somewhere in Europe. She's in Jamaica.
Tony Ann is in the UK.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
She's in the countryside of the UK.
Okay.
She's in the night. I wish you could switch with me.
Oh dear.
I'd have planned to
I've
buy a
never
backyard,
been.
you see.
I've
I would
never
love
been, and
some of the
I
sorrel
don't
and
know
color
when
the
in
seeds.
this world when we're gonna get to go to certain places again.
Absolutely. Mama Simple, hands in there is saying I would love some sorrel and some color the seeds.
Who is saying that? Welcome,
Hands in the
Lunch
dirt.
Boy. Who said that?
Hands in the dirt. Stacy.
Hands in the dirt. Where
Hmm.
are you?
He's in, was it Georgia? I
Okay.
think it's Georgia. Yeah.
I could mail you a few seeds.
Hmm.
My links are in the connect with me, Hands in the Dirt. My links are in the description of my videos or on my channel.
Hmm.
So you can connect with me, I can mail you a few seeds.
Wild Edibles
Link me
saying you
on
need to visit
Facebook,
and
message me on
a couple of videos
Insta or
and they take
Facebook.
your friends away. Yeah, they definitely do. They do take them away. You can visit a few days later to return the favor instead of right away. Yeah, I never go back the same time. I always go literally afterwards.
Pause and that.
My friend's channel, Mama Simba, you want to say the name of your channel? To my friend Wild Edibles is asking.
Okay, and just typed in the chat, Simple Things Outreach Media. I just typed in the chat.
Mhm. Simple Outreach Media.
Okay, just all right. I just tagged them in that.
You see,
Simple
I'll
Things.
normally reach down there.
Oh, but you almost reached. You reached far, considering how far up you were.
Wait a minute, Bramson, you were born in Alaska?
Who?
Bramson. Bramson was born in Alaska, so you are
Okay.
so used to the cold, young lady.
I thought she was Filipino. Just looking on her icon, channel icon.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't
She's
think I
definitely
do
human.
well in those
She's definitely
places.
human, so we leave it at that.
I know,
We don't need to
right?
put her on a piece of land. We just leave her human. We're all human beings, so that's the most
That's
important
good.
thing.
Yeah. The thing
I was
is,
born in
we
Alaska.
adapt to what it's our natural environment, so we know
Hmm.
how to live, you know.
Hmm. Absolutely.
And even if we migrate to somewhere else, as far as the
Yeah.
east is from the west, we
And some of
adapt.
those
We're not
skills that
going to
we
die,
accumulated
just
can be helpful as well.
right.
Said
And
she
we
said I was
walk
born in
alone
Alaska,
through the
grew up in
streets with
Oregon,
my
moved to Florida
slippers.
for 3 years, and then I met my husband and moved back to Canada.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my God. But still, Canada's nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes,
Lachi boy, hey guys, how
I'm
are you
just
doing,
not cut
Lachi
out for
boy?
that
Thank you
much
so much for
cold.
joining me. If you are new to my channel, please just make sure you give it a thumbs up and a share it if you can, and
And
do the do.
connect.
Large,
Connect
was
with
it
your
large?
host, guys, and watch a few of his videos. You can connect with the co-host too. I
Absolutely.
don't mind. Simple Things Outreach Media. And
It says
leave
simple
other.
things. Is it 5 years old? If it's 5 years old, I think Popo was trying to say 5 years ago. I
He
missed
left
from that
Brooklyn.
place since 10 years. Or
Oh,
missing
I
from that
left
place in 10 years.
5 years.
He
He
left the
left
best place
10.
in the world.
Right.
No, I'm sorry, but the best place is in the sun and enjoying a great cup of tea in the morning and looking out and see a lot of vegetation. I'm still
Well,
listening, y'all. Yeah,
that's
thank
a
you so
good
much,
in
Mama
Florida
Inga.
here, but like where I am, it's too boring. It's too lonely, especially.
Yeah, 20 and in a well country, she know my bush. What is the best bush?
Exactly.
I'm telling you, I don't care what anybody says. I don't think for my mental state of mind or anybody's state of mind, it's great to live in the city. I think great about
No,
the city.
this city life is no good. It's good for the hustling, as we say in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Make use of the opportunities and then move out. And it's not a
Hmm.
great place to grow your kids either.
No way.
It's
No
not
way.
good for family life any at all.
It feels like everyone is in Georgia.
Yeah, a lot of New Yorkers moving to Georgia. They're
Yeah.
gone are the days they used to move to Florida for some reason.
I think
A lot of
Florida is
people moving
like
to Florida.
been devastated by the too many negatives of drug trafficking.
Yeah, I think it's right. The previous tenure
Hmm.
political reign is what
Yeah.
sort of give people a bad impression of Florida.
Yeah. Bob
The
was
best
saying,
place
I
to live
wouldn't
is
like to walk
Jamaica if only
in
we
your
could
company
manage
for
the
the streets of
crime. If we could
What
manage
is
the
up with
crime and
Popo?
provide good health system in Jamaica, that's paradise, man.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Absolutely. Jamaica's beautiful. I don't care what they're doing out
Yes.
there. Jamaica's still paradise to me.
Yes.
If they just they need to fix three things in Jamaica:
What's the third
security,
one?
health, and education.
Oh, well, I'm not even so much focused on education because there's good and there's bad.
Hmm.
So it's more like what you can afford. So if there were
Yeah.
good job opportunities that people had a better standard of living, then
Hmm.
they could afford a better education.
Definitely, absolutely. I
But in
totally
terms
agree
of
with
the
that.
health, it's just not
Hmm.
there for whether you have money or not. It's
Not
just not
absolutely, because the
there.
same doctor you're
Right.
going to visit,
Yeah. And you
whether you
can't
pay him or
improve
don't.
that. Mhm. And the crime, and no matter who you are, if you're drop dead like fly and nothing now
Absolutely.
come out of it, that can't attract nobody to come back home
Joe
again.
is saying I need to do mod. I definitely do. I was looking at it today and my head was hurting me because I'm like, you really. I'm trying my best to literally. Um. Oh wow, my heritage is Scandinavian, and so I
Who is
guess not.
Scandinavian? Who?
I'm
I'm gonna
destined to
put
live,
on my
not destined to
glasses.
live.
Blind, I'm
But
blind.
Scandinavians are boy, they're amazing, man. It's one of the greatest. They have one of the best education system, and they're more happier in the Scandinavian countries than any of the countries in the world. By the way, but that's what they say. People are happier in terms of what they did the survey. They're happy because in the Scandinavian countries they do a lot more out
Scandinavian is like Norway and them, right?
nowhere in those places.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Catherine. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, Miss Catherine. How are you doing? But yeah, Scandinavian countries are doing because obviously they are I think they were less more stressed because they go out a lot more into nature. And I don't think you start education system. I don't think they start children until about 5.
I don't know. I always
I think they
always
start
think
later
of
than most countries.
always think of rainy days and stale bread when I think of Scandinavian countries. Just because of some literature books that I read in high
You need
school.
to stop reading those books. Those books are messing up your mind. Not
Just
really, but
because of can I remember the names of some of those books? I don't remember, but some of those literature books in high school, I'm like, no
mhm.
way, I would never live in those countries. Oh, if only
You never
those
know. You
right
never know.
authors
You'd be
knew what they
surprised.
were doing to children with some of
My good
those
friend, his wife is
literature.
from it was he's from well, not Norway. It's not Norway. It isn't. No, it is Norway. His wife is from Norway and he's from Ethiopia, right? And
Mm.
because of the pandemic, and he's married and he's got 2 children with her. He packed up his business there and never came back.
For real?
Yeah,
And
he
went
was
back
doing
to
okay
where?
here, and he moved because his wife was here, and then they moved back because the education system is really good in there because they're more, as I say, they're
Oh,
more
that's good.
outgoing and
That's
more
good.
the children are amazing stuff. So he packed up everything. He just like he had a business going. It's like forget it. Don't come back to the business. He went straight
Oh
over there.
wow.
How
Good
you
for
doing,
him. I
Caitlin
hope it
from
works
Team
out,
Happy?
especially for the kids though.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And he's saying that he's good. Like he feels so much relaxed. He's
Oh,
working and
that's
everything.
good.
And
That's
it's like
great.
I think that there's something in the Scandinavian countries. They really think about health things and how to approach certain things. They're a lot more happier.
I've only met one. My friend from high school in
Hmm.
Jamaica had a pen pal from
Yeah,
Norway. His name was Tu. Pronounce it Thor. Tu Tu. How do you pronounce it? You
two,
pronounce the H?
two,
Tu,
or
right?
tour. Is it? Hang on.
No,
T.
no, the R isn't pronounced. It's either Tu with the H or two. I think it's two.
No, is it THOUR?
No, just R. Thor. The R
Oh,
isn't
Thor.
pronounced. And he actually came to Jamaica, you know.
That isn't it. That's Thor.
No, I don't. They don't pronounce the R.
That's Thor.
And they came
So
to. He actually came to Jamaica. To
yeah,
Jamaica and met her. Kathleen, thanks for what you guys did for Juba yesterday. Thanks again. He actually lost
definitely.
some of the bananas, but on his live today, we were able to give him back. Give him back. He
Yeah,
lost about
Juba is doing
10.
really good, man. I've been over there, but sometimes the lights are silent.
No, because whenever like there's music, I think it's close to like a bar or shop or a shop where they
Yeah.
play music.
Hmm.
So whenever the music, he has to turn up. He has to
Yeah,
mute.
sometimes I think most major I do catch him sometimes when he's talking and stuff, but sometimes I catch him and he's so silent. I still write a message anyway. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Miss Catherine, as I said before, to join us.
Yes.
Um, and I know for sure, Miss Catherine, that you enjoy the gardening so much. It makes you feel so great, doesn't it? You know, that's like your go-to for like de-stressing yourself every day.
Hands in the dirt. The R is pronounced. I thought the R wasn't pronounced. Where's Catherine from?
Miss Catherine,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I forgot. Sorry, Miss Catherine. Where are you located? Which state are you located in America?
And Powell, I know you told me you had a Jamaican girlfriend in Crown Heights. You have a Jamaican girlfriend all over.
Yeah, you pronounced it correctly, Rambo. Thor. Yeah, because I remember obviously reading comics. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Thor. Thor's hammer. But
Okay.
I think if you pronounce it in the language where it's from, I don't know how they pronounce. Hi, passengers. How you doing? I love the garden. It's Oh, is it Massachusetts?
Okay. I thought she was European as well.
Mm-mm. She's in Massachusetts. That name just always throws me.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
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 It's definitely not English. It's definitely native.
Massachusetts. Let's say MA. She's from MA.
If it ain't native,
She's
it's
from
probably European,
Mass.
but
Mass.
Massachusetts. That's a real Southern accent. I don't do that. Yes, passengers. I think gardening for me, it's a breath of fresh air when you go out there and you see
Rambo
your
with the
plants
green
growing.
thumb.
I feel good. I feel so great, and I feel so
I
much
feel
stress just
good.
leave my body.
Ba-na-na. I feel like I should now. Ba-na-na.
Da-na-na.
I
So
feel
good.
good.
Mine don't. Mine when we're getting monetization. I'm put on this one
I
up.
know,
I'm gonna have to
right?
like
You'll be
delete
like,
that
so
bit.
good.
Dun, dun,
So good.
dun, dun. I got
Bum,
you.
bum,
Bum, bum,
bum.
bum, bum,
They
bum.
say Leo Madden must mix.
Massachusetts. Yeah, that's true.
Massachusetts. Just a
Massachusetts.
mess. You can't go wrong with mass.
I think I was been listening to some people pronounce that the other day. They're from Jamaica, and I swear to God, me, I almost
Massachusetts.
bent up myself because the way they
For
were
real.
pronounced
I
it,
think there's a video like one of those Jamaican comedy with with
I was
with a
like,
person.
that is
Yeah.
one state that I think people find it so difficult. Yeah, Boston, MA. My family is from the West Indies. Yes, Miss
Oh,
Catherine, you
you're from
definitely.
the West Indies. Which island your family come from?
I think her family is it from Barbados or is it Bahamas, Miss Catherine? If
Oh,
I'm incorrectly distributing your lineage in the wrong country's location,
I thought they does come from Trinidad or Guyana.
you've been around too many Caribbean people. I can see.
I know, right? Brooklyn, Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Everybody from everywhere lives in
No, my
Brooklyn.
ex is from Washington Heights, and I had a friend from Crown Heights. Simple.
Jewish.
Oh, thank you so much, hands in the dirt, my brother. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and stay
Have a
growing.
good night.
Have a blessed day, and hopefully we can get you those sorrel and those seeds out to you from Mama
Yes, just
Simple,
connect with me.
and then you
Leave
can
me a
show her
comment
where
so
they
I could
grown.
find you, and you can find my links in my description.
Yeah,
So you can
absolutely.
message me, and I'll get your address and mail it. But it's just a little
Oh,
handful, you
Montserrat.
know.
She's from Montserrat. Wait a minute, you're from Montserrat. You should automatically have a British passport. Come and visit us. No problem for you to come
Montserrat,
over
not
here.
Monster Rat.
Montserrat.
It's just like you were saying about Massachusetts.
Yeah, is
When we were
Mount.
growing, we said monster rat, and I was like,
Yeah,
why on earth would they call the thing a monster rat?
it is Monster, but it's Monster.
Monster rat. It's
Hmm.
like stay, not stir.
Hmm.
You understand? It's like the way you pronounce it
Hmm.
makes
Monster
a
rat.
difference. Monster. It's like monster rat.
Hmm.
Monster rat. You know
Yeah,
that
Papa,
that's
I
the
got from
island,
that place.
Montserrat and Belize. You
Oh,
know, like how we
really
say like Trinidadians
amazing,
and Guyanese
Brampton. My
sound alike.
neighbors are from Trinidad. Amazing, beautiful. Because then you can like trade stuff. Oh, Monster Rat. Popo
They sound so much
is a
like
country, but
us.
it sounds not exactly how you
And
write
they
it
get
there.
some from Trinidad. They sound monster right. You see, that's what I was saying. Power. It's the way we pronounce it. But
Montserrat.
they sound very much like Jamaicans. If
It's
you
like
meet
Montserrat, like
someone from
Montserrat.
Montserrat and someone from, that's what I'm telling you. The S is after.
That island is very eruptive, but the
So it's
soil is so
actually
fertile there.
Montserrat, not
Hmm.
Monster, because the S is after, right? See, you got to type it the correct way. The S is
Yeah.
after the T. So
Go
it's
and teach Inga, show them how to do it, you
Montserrat.
see?
When you meet somebody from Montserrat and somebody from Belize, those are the two islands you don't know the difference between a Jamaican. Between
Really?
them and a Jamaican. It's just what they're talking about, then you'll know. Oh, them don't know Kingston, or them don't know Spanish Town, so them are not the
Yeah, they're
Jamaican.
very
You
similar to
understand?
us, but especially the Belize, people from Belize.
Yes. They sound just like us. If all three talk English, you
Hmm.
won't know which one is a Jamaican and which one is
Yeah.
not. It's just
And
like
you
the
know what?
Guyanese and the Trinidadians. You know,
You
some of them
because I
you don't
think
know the
the lower you
difference.
go in the Antilles, the wave gets a bit wing wing wah, wah. Boy, what you
I don't
talking
know what
about,
is
man?
going on. And I
But
won't
we are
pretend that
very
I
sharp with
know.
our thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though. That's true.
Yeah, it's a
And
beautiful
like
island, and I really think that
Bahamas
it'd be
and
amazing, right, Mama Simple? If the volcano stop erupting, I'm sure everybody that is moved out of there would return because the soil is so fertile there. It's amazing.
I want some of the bentonite clay to get the spots of my face.
I'll bring you some sandpaper.
Okay, Mr. Rambo, I'll pretend I didn't hear that one. I'll pretend I didn't hear that one.
You're gonna
No,
just drip
man.
me straight in my ass.
I had some. I was telling you. Was it you? I was telling about the insect bites and my
Mm-hmm.
friend. I
Mm-hmm.
was staying with my friends that
And they
weekend,
dry it
and
out,
they gave
right?
me a little, just a spoonful, and I made the paste and put it on. By the
Mm-hmm.
following day, within 24 hours, the
You see
insect
what I
bites
mean?
were gone. Yeah.
See everybody I laugh at me in the chat.
Great, Mama Henry. We are the Caribbean. Let me think Tony and the session gone.
Tony and the day she listen to the background and Mama Simple soon
What she
beat me.
love?
Yeah, because when me say she
Everybody
soon get
laugh
me
after
soon get
you.
some beating. Mama Simple soon turn me over
I
knee
mean,
and
I'm
give me
a laugh
the
after you.
and the
I
four
can't
by
believe
four.
I'm
What I
laugh
get?
after. Rambo, you know you're rude. Rude, bad Tony, and make him go on.
I have been known to embarrass myself
You
and
think of me, my embarrassment. Me, my embarrassment. Make him go
pay
on.
for
So
roast
don't
and
go
boil
hold
when I
him
get the
and
lick.
beat him.
When I'm getting the beatings, I pay for.
Welcome,
It is
passengers.
a beautiful island indeed.
Which one, Montserrat?
Yeah, all the Caribbean
Okay,
islands, man, they're beautiful.
I've never been to any other island, and that is bad. That is
It is
very,
bad.
very
I am
bad.
planning myself to go to all the Antilles and the Greater Antilles, man. I want to go there because it's beautiful to go to somewhere else, man. It's just nice.
I
The
know. Before
Caribbean is a pack. Man, what you doing?
2019, my kids and I were planning to go to Bahamas for 2020, and then came the pandemic. I wish to visit Grenada.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Who got
Grenada's nice.
Grenada roots here? I have
Anybody
Grenadian
from a
friends.
Grenadian background?
Yeah. I have Grenadian friends if you want to find out more about Grenada, but no
I
Grenada
have
roots.
someone here that wanted me to marry her daughter,
Oh,
so I know her
nice.
very well.
So you can hook them up with Pawpaw. Maybe he'll get a sister or a cousin to marry.
Sistrin.
A sister. No,
Yes,
Grenadans
sister.
and Vincentians are similar now. You can
Yeah, they
tell
are
the
very. The
difference.
accents
Trust
as
me.
well is very
Yeah.
similar.
That's what,
Sometimes
yeah, it's the accent I mean, yeah.
you can't tell the difference, and it's only when it's I'm from Grenada. If you say the wrong one, they'll correct you.
They'll correct you, right? Right. Trinidad
Oh,
and
where's the
Guyana,
link? Let me just
same.
drop it there for you, Diamond. 1 second there.
You just have to say, when they say the word Trinidad, then you'll know they're from Trinidad because nobody else says it
Absolutely.
like them. I've been there. I have been on a few cruises and gotten to see many Caribbean islands. That's
Who
not
said that?
fair, Brampton Gardner. They're all beautiful in their
Send,
own way.
send me the ticket next time when you're going.
I know, right?
I'll swim on the side of it while you're sitting up there eating, drinking champagne and
The
enjoying the view.
islands are a peaceful place and great for relaxation. But you know what, Catherine and Brampton Gardner? When you go as tourists, that's a whole different kettle of fish than when you go
Live there.
as a resident, as a islander. Because you're seeing all the fancy stuff and you're getting the best treatment that money can afford and that sort of
Mm-hmm.
thing. That's different from, you know. I also have a neighbor from. You have a Vince neighbor. She does have a Vince. She does.
Brampton is surrounded
She
by the
does have a
Caribbean. You don't
Vince
even need to go
neighbor.
anywhere.
She does have a Vince neighbor, Rambo.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, Brampton, you're surrounded by so many people from the Caribbean. You don't even need to go on those cruises. Send us the ticket.
I know. I know. I
The
know.
islands are peaceful indeed. And the greatest thing about the peace that we have in the Caribbean is the fact that we are surrounded by nature.
I
And
know.
that is the
Right.
thing that I really need people. We need to get more closer to nature
The
so we
nature.
can heal ourselves because we are so away from it right now.
Can you
Some of us don't
imagine?
even know
Just the
certain
scenery when
vegetables.
you open your windows in the morning or you step out on your veranda, the lush countryside. And if you live
Mhm.
on the coast,
Yeah.
the sea, the blue sea, just
Oh,
all the way to the horizon, and the
Mama Simba,
birds
when I'm back
singing.
home in St.
Hmm.
Elizabeth, because I'm about maybe 10 minutes from the sea, I wake up every morning about 4 o'clock, which is I'm up before the rooster start crowing. I'm automatically up before everybody, and I go outside and I stand on top of one of those houses that were not fully finished built, and I sit there and wait for the sunrise
Which parish?
in Saint Elizabeth.
Okay, that's nice.
Hmm.
That's nice. What's the name of the place?
My place,
Yeah.
Bull Savannah.
Oh, okay. Because we lived in Appleton Estate for like 5 years. My husband at the
Okay.
time was working there, and I was back
Hmm.
and forth between town and St. Elizabeth. Bull Savannah is the one going towards Westmoreland side, or is the one going back down south?
Like you're going to Alligator Pan,
Okay, because you have a Bull Savannah and you have a Burnt
Burn
Savannah.
Savannah. No, I'm not near the
Right.
Burn Savannah. No.
So Juba is from the other one.
Yeah, he's
The
from
one
Burn.
close to Lakovia.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
on the
one
other
that
side.
Juba is from. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm closer to Alligator Pan. I'm literally about let's see, 10 minutes, 10 to 5 minutes
Okay, so
away
that's
from Alligator Pan.
Bull Savannah. I don't know
Hmm.
Alligator Pond. I know Lover's Leap.
Hmm.
Alligator Pond is below there, right?
No,
I know Treasure Beach and Malvern
it's
and
a little bit further away. Lovers Leap is a little bit further away.
okay.
Hmm.
Whenever I go down again, I want to visit those places. I don't
Yeah,
want.
I
I
think
definitely
some of the
want to
places
meet
in Jamaica we
Juba.
don't even visit ourselves.
Right in our own parish.
Yep,
There's
absolutely,
a
we don't.
monument. The monument that marks the exact middle of the island is right in my own parish, and I have no clue where it is.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying
Bullet
because we don't
Mountain.
travel. We don't see it. We don't see the
And we
beauty,
don't see
natural
it.
beauty that's there.
And it's the second highest mountain in the country, and I've never been. And it's
Yep,
right in my parish. I have no
it's a
clue what
shame,
it
isn't
looks
it?
like. I've never been there. I've never
Yeah,
been
but it's a
to a mineral. What do you call it? What a mineral bath in Clarendon name again? I'll forget right. Milk
Milk River.
River.
Milk
Until when
River.
I was in college,
Hmm.
and it's the number one mineral springs in the entire world. Right in my own parish, just less than an hour away.
Exactly.
And that's the thing with us. And I'm not just gonna say us Jamaicans, but across the globe, that's how we are.
Hello,
Oh,
Diamond.
people know other lands more than they know their own.
Hello, Dama.
Welcome, Diamond. What you cooking? Rambo, click the other one. Click the configuration next to this one.
Hmm.
Tommy girl,
Tell me
leave
if
your
my
tummy ill figure.
last night.
How are you doing?
Oh, Diamond struggling.
Why?
What Diamond struggling with
Hold on.
now? What you cook today?
What me cook to? I just upload a video. I
Hmm.
just
Oh, let me see it.
video
Let
is
me bring it up on the
hello,
laptop.
lo, 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 rumble, rumble,
How are
rumble.
you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How are my lovely people? How are you all
I'm
doing?
good. I'm good. Just a bit. I'm still kind of like slightly sleepy. I'm slightly
Yes,
trying to keep my eyes
well.
awake.
I don't even know what to say about myself. I think I said as much in my video that I've just done.
Hmm.
Like because of the I had the can I say
The
it
big,
here? Oh, that's
the
C word.
C, the big C. You can say the big CC.
Oh, you. Oh, sorry to hear. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I don't have any taste. I can't. I'm not smelling.
Oh, so you're not back to. You're not fully recovered, as you.
And I fight with that something like I love my food, Oh,
Salad with
and
eggs and
fight,
sardine for dinner, guys. Check out
fight.
Diamond video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
She do
fight.
some bugger thing over there, so.
Diamond, don't be offended, but you remind me of Amari. Me don't know why from the first time I see her.
Is it? Oh my God!
Yes, it's true. With what the other young lady name again? That's how I met you. Both of you were on my live.
Who was that?
Not Trina. What's your name again?
Taryn?
The good
Karen,
body young girl. There. We call her good body. What's your name
A
again?
Taryn, you talking?
Huh?
Taryn?
Yes, Taryn. You and
Uh,
Taryn we meet same time. And from me go over to your channel, I say Amari this. You must be
what?
Amari's sister.
How I- what? I'm not offended. I just wanted to you explain and tell me how the
No,
way
I
how.
don't know why, but I don't know. I don't know if it's your disposition or if it's your face. But there's just something about you that remind me of Amari. I don't know. You just put me in the mind of Amari.
Oh no, I'm not offended. She's just a human being. You understand? It's just
that
me.
is it.
And apart from everything else, what she's suffering right now, because
Mm.
nobody, I'm not gonna get into that because I
Well,
don't know.
I don't really know her full story, but
But
you
what
know.
I mean, she's very intelligent. All I know, she's not a stupid person. It's
Hmm.
just what she have been through, and we can just end it right there about
Yeah,
her.
because just in
Yes,
case they flick me off,
yes.
at least I sit me.
Mm-mm.
No,
Oh,
I respect her for I respect her a lot. But the thing with us as human beings, we tend to we treat public figure like say them a joke. Like they are
Hmm.
a joke. We don't treat them as if they are real persons with real human
yeah,
feelings.
That's
And I
it.
think that's not fair.
of course. I won't.
Um.
I won't have much to say about agriculture. I'm learning because I'm a
Mhm.
business student. Rumble.
Yeah,
So I'm
but what about your mindset when you actually get up in the mornings and like if you were to like go outside and you see nature as itself, how do you feel? Do you feel more relaxed or do you feel
of
more stressed?
it can be very hard sometimes. Put work aside if you like presently now I'm off
Hmm.
because of the sea and as well as I took time for my birthday.
Hmm.
But they yeah, it can be hard to get up. But when you get when it's so hard to get up, but when you get there, it's just like it's a peace of mind, it's just a beauty. You don't want to
Hmm.
leave the environment. You understand? You don't want to
No,
leave the feel
absolutely.
great. But you have to push yourself. Whatever happens, you just have to push
Yeah,
yourself.
because
Well,
sometimes when you see those sort of things, like you think, "Oh, I can't do this and you go out there and you just feel more refreshed. You actually go and have a great
Or
day at the end of it.
yeah.
Miss
but
Catherine
like
was
this time
saying,
of
yeah,
year, how much fresh air and stuff
oh
can
yeah,
you really manage when
Mhm.
you're
Miss
already
Catherine was
not
saying that
feeling too up to it?
in the chat that the sound of water and the birds and fresh air and fresh fruits and vegetables heal the body and mind, which is
Yes.
absolutely correct.
Yes. And
You know,
birds and the sound of birds singing too.
yeah, because I've never heard of a person go into a desert and say, "Oh, that looks so amazing, so much sand."
I know, right? There's nothing to see but
There's
sand.
nothing. They would, but when they walk into a garden, they walk into a flower shop, they're walking into a farm or look driving past a forest or something. There's always people looking at those things, but they're not going to look at desert.
Mhm.
The desert has nothing to give. So
Unless we've never seen, like me, we never see it before, then I'm gonna be fascinated because I'll be like, all my life, may read Bible and may read about desert, but at the first, may see it with my own
yeah,
eye.
why don't you take a trip to
But how
Arizona?
much of it you can take? There's nothing else.
Take a trip to Arizona. I'm simple. There's plenty of desert
Well,
in Arizona.
just not in the summer, okay?
Yeah, you be roasting like a turkey.
I know. Them on your salad look wicked, but how you manage? And if you have no taste right now, how you
Home
manage eat it?
manage. What?
Mm-hmm.
Telling you. Sometimes the mindset as well. You know,
Okay,
the
okay,
mind as well. You know, as I said, I'm pushing myself. I have to eat however you take,
yeah.
and I don't take salt anymore. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
Mama
really?
Simple,
That's good.
Tony one was asking if you've been
I,
to Gotta's River.
pardon?
Mama
Me,
said this, yeah,
Gunter's River
Gotta's, yeah, Gott's River.
in Saint Elizabeth. That is. No, I don't know it.
Me not hear about a river yet in my life,
Oh,
so me not know.
I hear the name before, but I don't
Gut
know
strip.
it.
I've never heard of that. Where is that? In Jamaica?
Guts River. I've heard
Must be
it.
Jamaica.
Yeah,
She's from Jamaica.
yeah.
Heard of that?
Is vinaigrette you put on the salad? Um, um.
No, I don't like vinegar. I do lemon juice on it.
Oh, okay,
Hmm.
okay. Because I was thinking maybe that would punch it up some more.
I
I
put
think
it.
the vinegar. Have you ever tried? I don't like too much vinegar. It edge my teeth.
I
It
don't
makes my
like.
teeth feel weird.
I don't do well with that. So no.
Ugh,
Make it
Okay.
hard. It
making
depends.
me have shivers of just thinking about it.
If you're not thinking about yourself, then you'd had all those different things to it. But no.
Brampton was saying the desert are cool places to drive through. Yes, especially you got the doom buggy and the 4x4. Just run over those sand and remember sand is cushionable. So when you have a few incidents, you're not going to feel much. GT blessings, my brother. I was mentioning you earlier, bro. How are you doing? You're obviously whoops, I missed that one. It says never been to Grand. Yes,
Like,
I've never been to Grand Grand
I know.
Canyon ever in my life.
I know the topic is not about that rumble, but this left you without having the energy that you'd normally have.
With that
That-
sea thing.
Yeah, the energy is
Yeah,
not.
my sister is recovering from
I,
it, and that's what she said. For weeks,
and
she
I
said
yeah,
she just in bed. Even when she was fully recovered, she was just so
I
weak and
understand that it
just.
can take a very long time for some
Hmm.
people, and yeah, to go
I'm
away.
sorry to hear, my dear.
Yeah,
Well, it's a rough thing, but you're gonna push through, Diamond. But the problem is, it's gonna take time.
I
I
know.
think
I
some
hear
people have
Mikito.
lasting
Mikito was
effect.
in the chat saying he was recovering as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mhm.
a lot of the
thank
people were
you
saying,
guys.
Antonio was saying that you should get well soon.
It is. Thank you guys so much. Let's see if I can just get what while I find
Mhm.
you on the voice box and everything.
GT is here.
Yeah,
Mm.
Brampton is saying hope you feel better soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, I said hello to GT already. I
And
had
Oh,
it too.
okay, okay.
Whoa, first days was super hard. Whoa, GT had it as well. Wow,
yeah,
A lot of people. A
a
lot
lot,
of
a
people
lot.
I
Right
know
now, a
have
lot
it
of
right
people.
now.
a
And they
lot.
said,
Uh,
I don't know if that was the case for you, Diamond. The pain, the back pain. That's
oh
what
my!
most of the people I know said. That's what
Don't
was the
even
worst
gone
thing.
totally. It's not gone as yet. The back pain is very it's very
Oh
severe.
wow. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's I don't know, man.
and
That thing
voice
just needs to
box.
leave us for a
Your
little
voice
bit, you know.
your voice box. If you can hear,
Hmm.
I still I can hear the sound is still there, especially at nights. Yeah, it comes.
Hmm. Thank you so much, Miss Catherine, for being here. Thank you so much for showing some love, and wish you all the best. And I'll see you on yours soon as well. So have a blessed week as
Feel
Miss
free to
Catherine.
connect with me, my dear, and I'll visit you back.
Yes, feel free to connect to anybody on the
Guys,
panel or
go over
anybody
and
in the
watch
chat as well.
Diamond's video before you leave.
Hmm?
That man not promote her video, you
Oh
know.
yes, go on,
Oh,
Damon.
thank you guys so much. Thanks for the love. Thank you.
Promote your video that you just uploaded.
You guys so much. Of course,
Check out my good
I
friend and
love you.
amazing personality, Diamond. She
The
is
love
here.
is the love is
So you can say the name of your channel. You can type it in the chat as well and let people know that you can check you out and go and visit your channel and see what it's all about. And she's amazing. So show some love, people.
Yes.
Tony, and I'm heading to
funny.
bed. When the last time you got to bed so early, Tony, and you're there, I thought about you got to bed. You're not gonna bed.
Good
Are your
night,
husband I call you in your bed?
Tonian.
Are your
Bye.
husband I call you? Tony, Tony, and coming now. It's time for bed.
Didn't we speak
You see
about
the stress
this
there?
this
You should go
YouTube
plant some
thing,
food out the
honey?
yard. Tony, and go plant some vegetables, and you won't have that stress when you call you into bed.
Lord have mercy, Rambo.
Tony is laughing out loud.
Six egg. six egg diamond dropping a real African style. This, you ever eat African salad, pure egg,
I
man?
did. What I did. What you said. What I've done.
Six egg
Yes,
diamond.
yes, that's the lead. Though. If you listen it, you'll hear what I said. It's just that I was, contemplating 6 eggs.
Okay. No, I can't turn it up
No,
because
it
of the
should be
live. I
two
can't
at
turn
least
it up
times
loud
two.
enough.
I love boiled eggs. So I can't eat. The least I can eat is like three. And maybe if I just only have three, but no. I love eggs.
Oh, one of my sister will go up to five. That's why I was
Listen,
saying
Egg
I,
six. You
birth.
beat her. She go up to five. I'm like,
I
oh,
wanted to go more, but I have to think about the kids. What if they want
Yes.
and so forth. So if you
mhm.
listen,
And you don't want it to become wasteful that you have them there and no one's eating it as well.
of course.
Yeah. But
Bless
that
up
salad
yourself,
looks
Tony,
good
and
though. That salad
give some
really
time to
looks
your
good.
husband, yes.
You
And the sardines, I would never have thought of it with sardines, maybe tuna, but the sardine is a
oh
nice idea. I think I'll
Yes,
try it.
Brampton, it's a
God, I
blessing to have you over here, Rachel. Look
Lord
after yourself and have a great time. All right, you
that
crazy kids. I gotta go and do my yoga. Yes, yoga,
oh,
exercise, stress, let it go, meditation.
Let it go,
Absolutely,
let it
Rachel. That's a beautiful
go.
thing, and I'll be seeing you soon on the YT streets
It
and
look
plus over to
tasty.
your channel as well.
Good
Stay
night.
blessed, Rachel.
what
Have a good night.
your house already, Brompton?
It tempting me now, no diamond. Mhm.
What to go and have some? You should.
Yeah, to go to make a salad right now. And that sardine, I'm not a sardine fan, but this is such a good idea. I would never
Send
have
her a
thought of
plate.
making it with sardines.
It's great though. I enjoyed it. I did.
Wow, GT, that's a decent breakfast, man. Like 3 eggs each morning, every morning with
You have to
oatmeal and granola and raisins.
eggs every
Not
morning.
every morning. That would
Or
be too much every morning.
I only
Not
have it
necessarily.
for it.
Depending on your cholesterol level,
I for,
sometimes we have to be careful because if the person have a high cholesterol level, then
then
they
it's
might go with the wrong idea and go
can
do the
you
wrong
can have it
thing.
if you have a high cholesterol level, but you have to take the red out, innit? The yolk of it.
Yeah, take the yolk out,
Yeah.
and then the cholesterol is not there. It's just the protein.
You have to take the yolk out and have only the egg white.
Hmm.
Me love all of it, so me not take out no yolk.
Me, I
Roast
you
or fry, or in this case,
I
boil or
love
fry.
all of it myself. I love all of it. But what I don't do, I only eat it when I have to feel for it. So I would not
Hmm.
eat it.
Oh,
I
I'll
know
eat it
I
every morning.
would never hit it every morning. Only unless I feel for it, I would have it. Like me
Okay.
eggs, I won't have any fun till next week or so. Don't
For
know.
real?
No, I don't have it every day.
Okay, well I understand. I
Tony
Mm.
and
love
his
eggs.
passengers are saying, yes, Tony, and go and pray. She needs to
Go and
pray here.
pray.
Mm.
Hey, Teacher P, welcome back. Joe, I know that you came back. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome back, Teacher P. Guys,
But
check
yeah,
out check out Diamond's video before you leave.
Oh, my,
absolutely.
you
Check it
love.
out.
I think you love me. I like that. Thank you.
I like to see when people, I like to encourage people.
Of
So
Diamond, I got it
sometimes
on
I
here.
need a little
I'm gonna let you
encouragement
run.
myself. And
yeah.
especially I see you reach your 1K. So, you have to get the extra push so that you can get your hours and get monetized.
I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
Thank you
We have
so.
to push, sometimes, we have to push each other
Of course, it's
sometimes.
not
Yeah.
so. You have to push. Consistency is the
Oh,
key.
Joe, you didn't leave. I
Mhm.
thought you left.
You have to.
Oh, bless up yourself, Joe. Thank you very much for being here all this time.
But Joe never left, bro. He's there.
I thought he left.
Okay,
A whole lot of new people you have over here.
you're all
Hmm.
alone. Okay,
Guys, check out the co-hosts before you
Yes,
go.
please check
Both
out
of
all my
us,
co-hosts
please.
here tonight or
I'm
in
on
your
my
case,
road
some
to
of them are.
2K and I'd really love the support.
Mm-hmm.
oh, the love is real. I can feel the love, and that.
I'm over
DT,
teacher.
I hope that
Meanwhile,
you're
it's
doing
her
well over there in
birthday
the
and her
cold.
1K.
Mm.
You see, when I got to the one, yeah, I was kind
You're
of
breaking up,
happy, but I
honey.
was kind of like thinking, I was happy, but in myself, I wasn't going to be crazily
I think
excited
I
because
should hold
my
these.
number in my mind isn't that number I want to reach. My number is that what, 1,000 times that.
Of yeah.
You know,
That's the number
you
I want to
you
reach.
ever soon end and you're not ending.
And
Me?
just a word of encouragement.
Oh
Just a
yeah.
encouragement to all those that in the chat. Don't give up, and if just keep pushing
Them and breaking up.
because sometimes you can become. you can just become overwhelmed by everything that's happening when the YT take back this and take back that. You feel
Yep.
like you want to do it. Just keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Just keep going. Just stay motivated and keep going. Just continue to believe in yourself. And I know the
Mhm.
feeling because I've been there. But nevertheless, we are going for greatness this year, and we
Absolutely.
it in Jesus' name. Okay, so keep
Absolutely. Amen. Amen. Because we need to push this. Because I think a lot of people, all of us
You're
collectively that's
breaking up. I'm
been
not hearing her
on
clearly.
this panel are being in the chat, we all have great information and great things that are impacting in all of our lives. And
of
sometimes we don't appreciate these sort of things. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody in here or anybody in the chat, we have so much to give to the world. And I would love everybody to keep pushing themselves to the point
of
where they
course,
can't
Yes,
push no more.
of
But
course,
once you've done your
true.
best, it doesn't matter what industry, whatever you're talking about. Once you've done your best of anything, you will reap the benefit of later on. Maybe not exactly straight
Amen.
away, but
of
in
course.
the long term,
Yeah,
you will see. You might be surprised yourself. So one day you wake up and you said it's the number is twice that amount or three times that amount without even realizing it
yeah.
because you've put in the hard work. I know it's stressful right now. We're all stressed about everything, but we need to find something that we're gonna de-stress ourselves. Try not to worry too much. Like sometimes I say to myself, this is how it is for me. 90% of the time when I do a video, I stress it's gonna actually do well. And the videos that I thought weren't gonna do well are the ones that actually do well.
That's what life is. Of course,
Yeah, that is true.
that's
I'm
what.
stressing myself. No, I didn't like that and I didn't like it. And I still uploaded it because I do believe that I have to have something, I just need to put something out,
That is
But
like the one I uploaded Sunday, and people even
mhm,
call and text me and say it was so good. I'm like,
there you go.
I had no clue. I had no video idea. I had no clue what to do. I just said, "Let me put something together."
Definitely TGP. This YT is very overwhelming.
But at the same time, after them pass 100 and something, them not go no further. They're just not going any further. And I look at most people channel, and that's what I'm noticing. That
They
Okay.
in this
can
little
go further,
circle,
but
hardly anybody is passing 200 views these
did you drop
days.
a few hashtags in the
Yeah,
title?
yeah, man. My study up and read up and
Okay, so you do
research all of
the
them
book
something
work.
there and try improve and all of those
Mhm.
things. And the impressions, YT just not putting them out enough, or we're not getting enough
Yeah, so we have
impressions.
to.
So
That's what I'm saying.
now
We have to
people,
really be careful for the eventually when you get to a certain level. Remember we were
yes,
talking
that
about
is right.
the S for S.
That
We
is
have to be
right,
careful
right.
that
That's why I say I'm not really doing it anymore.
yeah.
And like running people, you can do it with your real face, as we'd say. Them little
Mhm.
thing and things there. We have to be careful.
Because what it is, I've heard a lot of other people talk about that. That could be
Mm-hmm.
quite dangerous. Even the big top ones were saying once you start to do a lot of that, it didn't really help them. Then you got to
Yes,
produce
you
genuine
can't. Don't
ones.
use the device that you have registered with YT,
To do
and
what?
don't use your real face to run yourself or anybody.
Is it?
Hmm.
Yes. And we don't realize until after, because nobody never really tell us. That's why I'm telling everybody. Nobody really told us that along the way.
You are not supposed to
Don't do it.
run any
Don't you
either,
don't do it.
either to run yourself. What happened?
No. If you're gonna run yourself, don't do it in your real face and don't do it on the same device.
Use another device.
I did not told that. I told that I could do it.
No, we do it. We do it. How we did do it? And we never know say that it gonna work against us. Is somebody was pointing it out to me. And I lied. The person was doing channel assessment and the person pointed out. And
Uh,
then when I realized and I gave
Yes,
myself
long
like over
English.
3 months
Teacher
and
P say
me
hello to you
check me
long time.
something. Sorry. But check my analytics over a 3 month period and compare, and I realize
Hmm.
that is those are some of the, because most of us suffering the same thing with the views.
Yep. The
You
views don't go up
understand?
because what it is. I think they might keep it in the same circle that you've made. They're not throwing it out to the other circle on the outside.
That is it. We're just stuck within this
Hmm.
four
oh,
walls, and they realize it's
But
just
it's
the
not
same
impossible
people
to break
watching
out of
us
it.
over and over, and they realize that we're the same ones watching the same people over and over. So they realize that how did we get our bananas?
Mhm.
How did we reach where we are? It's because of the S for esteem,
Oh,
which is one of the biggest thing
but then
that YouTube is
how
against.
they expect you to get those bananas anyway if you are not supporting each other? That's not what
That,
it should
that
be
is
like.
true, but really we're not supposed to be supporting each other in that sense. We're supposed to be, and we're not. I'm not supposed to be. On me, supposed and you were supposed to watch Rambo something. There are people out there,
Really?
non-content creators. Not that anything wrong with watching, because Rambo might be the best content you see on YouTube, and that is your
But
area. That is what
but
you
there
love.
that's crop though. That's crop because I
But
don't know.
that's
I don't
so
know.
they do anything though. That's the problem.
I
Yes,
don't know Ramba in person. Neither do I know you in person. We just
Hey,
met
Nino
here.
and Love, how you doing?
Never.
but you see, the
Welcome.
thing is, Diamond, is not me alone or you alone. The 1,000 people we have a content creator. I'm just saying, you
That's
understand? Me
why
just a generalize.
I understand.
Them notice that the 1,000 person where Rambo have,
Mhm.
the whole of them a content creator, so them know say something wrong.
Something
Yeah.
wrong, and
Yeah, that is
they will
very
punish your
fishy.
channel for that.
Maybe out of the 100, the 1,000, he might have 50 non-content creator. But if him get 500 views, only 10 of them are non-content creator, and
Hmm.
490 of them are content creator. So obviously that is something fishy. And then him knows, so then them realize say the 500, the 490 will watch him, and the same thing will happen for them, the 490. Other content creator watch them too. So them know say that the whole of we did a do.
Yeah, because they
You
check. I tell
understand?
you what, they're getting
Right.
smarter and smarter.
Yes, because the algorithm pick up on them something there, and they use
Yeah,
it
because remember
against
years
us. The
ago
person
when you
was
came out
telling
and you
me.
did the channel,
Mhm.
you could get monetized just like that.
That is it. That
You
is
know.
it. That is it. So when me have 600 today and tomorrow me have 1,000 add, and I was on YT for, in my case, I was there for 11 months before me get monetized.
You're
So
lucky.
let's
Over a
say
year, almost 2 years.
Oh,
no, let's say no. The 11 months me have 400
Hmm.
bananas, but yet within 2 weeks me get 600. If me take 11 months to get 400, how on earth me ever legally get 600 within 2 weeks? You understand?
Me
But they
content
have no
sugar.
way of pinpointing
Yes,
it, but
Sabrina,
then it
welcome
work
back.
against us. The person was telling me, and they said
Hey,
we're being
sympathy.
shadow banned and we don't know.
okay.
Hi.
Hey, Diamond.
Hello. How are you tonight?
I'm doing
You're
great.
you're Usually you
Who
are
is
attending
this?
YT University. But yes, yes, media university from Mama Simple. She give me
There is
the
no
lowdown.
no. Who is
I
who is this? Who is this? Rumble?
You know,
Sabrina,
no should have set up a
Oh,
Rambo.
Marcia. Troublemaker Sabrina. Ooh, welcome, welcome, Sabrina.
I was here before, but Rambo kicked me off and told me to come back
uh,
oh
2 hours
me
time.
me
Hear
do
this
who,
now,
what,
no?
where, and when?
You kicked me off and told me to come back 2 hours time. Me there with him for the start. And he said, look here, Sabrina, me tell you, come back 2 hours time. That's
Come
why
back
I'm
two
here
hours.
now.
Oh, so you sit down and watch a clock and come back 2 hours time.
The topic is like how
Welcome, my
using
dear.
farming or gardening to help with mental health. Do you think that is a good concept in the world, or how do you feel? Because all of us within our whole life, we literally have mental health or mental stigmas and stuff like that. Not mental illness, just mental health. And how do you feel when you're in the garden? How does your mental health react to that? How do you feel? Because when you're in the garden and you're doing something, do you feel more relaxed or do you feel less stressed? Do you feel less anxiety? Do you feel less depression if you are suffering from depression? And do you feel at peace within yourself?
So why you never
That's
ask me that question here? Why make you
Hear
never
this
ask
now,
me them?
now.
Sabrina.
Them ask
You never
everybody.
ask me them. Rambo me they
Sabrina.
come though. Me not staying up here with you. They got
Sabrina.
something like a bad mind. And me can't bother the
Sabrina.
bad mind thing. Don't come
Sabrina.
here, man. Don't come
Sabrina.
here.
good.
Sabrina.
Hear
And
this now, now.
How are you today?
oh my god.
It's like, let's start that all over
Sabrina,
from
you
the
want to go
top.
in the garden? Don't come at
No,
that.
Rambo don't ask me them question. Look at certain people Rambo ask them question here.
Me
I
ask you
think
Who
how
that me
you
not
asking
feel
you
when
the
come
you.
over here.
question,
Me
no,
not
no,
coming
Rambo?
back.
Sabrina.
It's just
Did I not ask you how you feel when you go outside of the garden
You
and
know
stuff like
ask me
that?
that question, say me like you ask them. Me feel
All
hurt.
right, so Rambo,
I didn't.
ask her the
That's the truth.
question, same like how you asked Nino.
oh my god.
Ask her, make she
Let me
answer.
ask you, Sabrina.
No, ask me not. Nobody ask me. I'm not answer.
Make up your mind, Sabrina. You want him ask you or you don't want
No,
him
me have to
ask
force
you?
once me have to force something to somebody. Me don't bother want to ask me. Me just
Oh,
start my mind
Oh
and
Lord.
that's it. Me gone
I
again.
say.
Sabrina is killing me.
Sabrina,
Mm?
Sabrina, you really don't want to chat to me no more? Lord God.
You know, him say nobody, she said nobody ask her no question.
Me now ask her how is she doing?
I think she's gonna come back. She may be joking.
No, she's
Sabrina,
still there.
is she there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her, her screen is still up
Ooh.
Oh,
there.
what happened? Rumba, the names are not showing, so I
You know
look into.
something to eat? I'm 10 minutes, Mr. Make come knock head with my dead Rambo. I'm up until now.
10 minutes gone already.
Hold on there.
Hmm.
Don't do that to Rumbo.
I want me to do to Rambo.
Because
Yeah?
I'm an innocent teacher.
Make Rambo move on there.
We can't hear you, know.
I'm called
Sabrina, we can't hear you.
more.
You
Me,
can't
me,
tell
not,
me
me,
if you can move, friend.
after
Move
you there?
friendly.
No, yet.
Me sure you not there. You must can hear me.
Me hear you clear as the day.
Hey,
Thanks for
teacher
those
I
of you
P,
in the
how are
chat
you,
who
teacher
connected with
P?
me. Keep
I
leave me a
legitimately
comment,
got 50
guys.
people in the first month of creating my channel. No S4S, and then things just halt. Yeah, that can happen, Joe. It's crazy. I think using garden to help with our mental health is absolutely essential. Teacher P is saying, seems like they are setting us up to fail some simple things. Then Teacher P said, you got lots of sub in your first month, Joe. That is good. Yeah, it is good. Sometimes, so it depends on which month you've made a channel or made a thing. Sometimes people go
Mhm.
into the mood of watching that sort of content as well. Gardening allows us to have a quiet time to focus on something I love.
straight.
Something I love with no stress. We all need to need an outlet to release stress, which is true. Sometimes people use other things,
The park.
for example, going for walks, sexual factors, and that how they release stress. Exercise. Some people break glasses, but like not glass. That they have some places you can go break plates. I've seen that sort of thing that releases the stress. Sabrina, you reading chat to me again?
Right now, me just feel me could have jumped on the roof and scream.
Don't do that. Don't
Strip
do that.
naked.
Why don't you
Strip
why don't
naked.
you just go in the back garden and just have a little walk around?
911.
It's still morning out there.
I just go for the roof and just. Oh, Lord.
Fucking
Yeah, the first one with the breeze. Bless up, Joe. That was amazing.
You see, that's why me can't like a Rambo. 'Cause you skip me comment to a teacher P right to me. You read
Yeah.
everything I know, read teacher B comment. You don't see. You don't see the big Sabrina in
I,
it.
oh, hi
Sabrina,
Sabrina. I'm
I have
okay,
a
hon.
pick
How
for
are you
you
doing?
tonight.
I'm doing okay, teacher P. How are you, darling? There.
As much as Sabrina beat me up with her emotes and we love her, see we're still.
oh,
Oh, man,
On the
you gotta
Everybody
subject
love
of
up
me
here
grief
something
love me.
wrong.
for
'Cause
you.
in
me know
Rambo.
simple
Sabrina
love
is
me and
What's
that
up?
love me like a cook
That
food.
it,
lovable. You can never hate on her. She's lovable.
Yo,
Sabrina.
better tell Sabrina if you hate her, something wrong. Something wrong, because Sabrina always has something for you. If you make you
you
laugh
get
and
this
pop
year
up.
no start out right, my dear. Honestly.
Yo, I'm telling you, this
Where,
YT
where's,
thing.
where, where's the simple things that don't like me?
Laugh and pop up. Never a dull moment with Sabrina.
Never a dull moment with Sabrina.
Rambo, I need to eat my dinner. I came up here for 10 minutes.
Oh,
Why you have me
That was
up
about
till
an hour
now?
ago
I hope
or
it's not
more.
my salad caused that. All of that. That
But
you want
Hmm?
Diamond, I know, right, Diamond?
to remind everyone eat.
Salad crashed the party.
Yes, Diamond. Your
I'm,
salad had
I'm so
my
sorry,
mouth watering. Now I'm
Rumble. Share
hungry.
go then.
Oh, Lord.
Teacher.
Hey, Inga.
Yeah, Inga, you're saying I really don't like gardening, but I do agree with it may help with some relieving some mental stress. It absolutely does. It's a fact, and we need to start. And it's the thing about it. We don't need to start locking up people behind these sort of gated areas and shove pills down their throat. There's a natural way we can do things, and these people come out a lot better and more be a part of the society than be looked at as a negative thing to the society. Gigi's laughing at us. Pottingers are saying YouTube will shadow ban your channel. Yeah, they do. It's true.
They will do what? Say that again?
Shadow ban.
Yeah, that's
So
what
they
I'm
like
saying.
they kind of
That's
lock
what
it
the
off or
person that
keep
pointed
keep it
out
in
to
a place.
me that I was on a shadow band, and I checked for 3 months and compare, and I realized it's true because the
Hmm.
impressions that I used to get, they used to put up my video to like up to some of my video are 20,000 people.
Hmm.
The impressions, that is the number of time that they show your thumbnail when somebody just come on them
Yeah,
YouTube, log into them YouTube. And I was down to like 200 no, if you only show me video to 287 persons. I wonder if never get 1K views.
that'll be a good look. That'll be a very good look.
That's the thing. So I realized that's what, and I was speaking to someone, and I hear people discussing on their live and that sort of thing, and that's what we
Mhm.
realized that a lot of us after the 1K, the impressions got gone down and the views gone down, and people were complaining, oh, nobody not support. After them reach, they not support you again, and I grudge you why them not support you again. But that's not it, guys. It's
Oh,
the whole same S for S and the running yourself and running people and them things there. You understand?
YouTube
When we just
no
keep it
foolish,
in
innit?
this little circle, we really not gonna get to go nowhere. That's
That's why you need to
really
branch off into other circles as well. Make a circle into a
yes.
circle.
Well,
I was
you
looking
know, look,
at somebody channel this afternoon.
Go
why
on, Sabrina.
What
cause
Sabrina said? Say
Whitey
that
have
again,
some of my
Sabrina.
videos what Whitey fling all over cause me have some of my video when they get so crazy views. Sometimes I
Hmm.
see the people that might come in and like a funny video cause me grow daily. I mean I know where they might come from.
Yeah, which is very good.
But that is how it should be. That is how it should
That's
be,
why that's very
Sabrina.
good, Brina.
If I
Cause me have
wasn't
all
doing
right, me have
shorts,
my top video is supposed to reach about 26K now.
all right, you
Fantastic.
see that I don't have none like that. My biggest
That
is 3.4, and
Richie
it's a
Abonopaya side.
shorts.
Big up yourself.
Yeah,
Well done,
I
Sabrina
think
and team.
I have two video apart 5K.
But
That's
that's
very good.
good, Sabrina. That's very good.
oh,
I
Sabrina.
don't
Mm.
have that.
Just
My
teacher
the
feel
most
man
I
dead
have
with laughter,
is
master.
three thousand
Yeah,
four
feel
hundred
me.
and odd, and that's a
Yeah.
shorts. My regular video,
And I go daily on those videos because each day me sub them go up and up because when me sub them right now, me can't believe me have so much people.
that
Which
is
is
good, Sabrina. That is how it should be. My biggest
I'm
from
seeing some
regular
channels
video
like
is
the
one
big
point
top dogs
five.
in the channels, right? And
I
like
was
I was watching this guy. He's a farming channel, and I've been watching him for years. He's the one I learned a lot of things because he's been around in the farming game for donkeys years. Like he's like 60 something years old. And last year he was on 300 something thousand. Right now he's over 500,000. And I was like,
But
had
that's the
to
thing.
rub me eye
If you
there,
can
man. Say,
keep up the
wagwan.
momentum, if you can keep up the momentum, and if you can keep up the same type of
Yeah,
videos,
just keep up.
I
Keep
saw
doing.
this lady in our little group. It's just recently I started seeing
Hmm.
her, and I said, let me check her out today. And then she was like 26,000 something subs. And I say, I normally like to look how long ago somebody started and what is their most popular video. And the
Hmm.
most popular was 7 point something million.
Good.
Wow.
Yes, and then she
Wow.
had one with 100,000 views.
That's very
And
good.
then after that, everything just came back down to like 5,000 odd. Then the recent ones are like 600 and odd, 800 and odd. No, not even 1K again. So I
Okay,
Me,
realized that maybe that
I,
first video was something where just shot as it go out, it just bust.
boom.
You
Hmm.
understand? But for some reason,
Hmm.
me
but if
about
Um,
me
go on there.
about 6 videos that me have in IK. If I
Hmm.
know six or more, I think. I go look. About six
But
me
I
have
say
I
in
if you
don't
do,
IK.
have that
I say if you go,
much.
Sabrina, trust me. I say if you go.
I have five over 1K. Five of my regular videos over 1K, but the
Hmm.
biggest one is 1.5 something. But
Hmm.
shorts, I have 15 shorts that went viral, and the
Yeah.
most I have is 3.4 something K,
Yeah, but keep it
3,400
going
and
because you
something.
never know.
If
You
it
never
wasn't
know.
for the shorts, I wouldn't be getting, and I get like one shorts, I got 23 subs, and next one I
Wow.
got 12, and the rest of them I will get like 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5. If I never for the shorts, I wouldn't be getting much views,
Mhm.
honestly.
The
And I
shorts make a
realize that's the
difference, you know. They
same for a
bring
lot of
people over to you.
people. Sorry?
The shorts bring people to you.
It bring people. And recently, with since my daughter and my niece, them they tell me I'm too old for Insta. And since
Mhm,
me figure out to do the reels, them and me
mhm.
start the reels, it start drive people over to me
We need to do some
YT.
rules
Oh,
because we don't really focus by Insta that much.
Me never used to do nothing much. Me used to just put up my thumbnail. But then me realized that me know how to do reels. I
Hmm.
mean, you put up a reel per Insta, and within 15 minutes, I put up one within 15 minutes, 3K.
really?
And this, yes. But if you don't have the right tags and you not choose the right, like a viral background music, you might just get
I
like
don't put any
50 odd
tags
or
though,
70
Mama
But
said,
odd.
but that's the thing on Insta.
even here on even here on YT, if you choose those reels and what about the copyrights? It doesn't make
No,
sense.
no. You see on YT, you
Mm.
have to if you can use the music from their YT
Mhm.
library and you won't get the copyright.
Oh, from there.
Hmm.
Okay.
But you can't get any pay for those. You don't get any make any money on those if you use their music. That's the thing. So there is like them tie your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Them take your right hand and tie it this way and take your left hand and tie it that way. You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Teacher P was saying to Inga that you need to get yourself a farmer husband and
Hear
give
this
you
now.
a different perspective on
Ooh,
gardening.
yeah.
And Inga said, "No
I like
worries, sis.
that teacher P. I endorse this. I am simple things and I endorse that statement.
I can't stand YT." Inga said, "No worries,
I
Teacher
can't
P."
bother sometimes, honestly. But
Um,
guess what? I was
that
here
is
today
awesome,
feeling
Sabrina
down,
from
and the
Teacher
only thing
P
that could relieve me was YT. Come
season.
join on the live.
Yeah,
You see? So it helps in
Yeah,
some
so it helps them and I know
way.
at three live me up on the same time plus my
welcome back,
update on the
Lashes.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes you think about it, it's like, but the one of the best, most important thing for me, I say to people all the time, like, just keep it going. Don't say
But it's
just because you
hard,
lose off some,
Rambo.
because you never know. There's about nine, almost 8 billion people on the planet. One of these days, the
Well,
YouTube
me
is gonna
want
be there
even
for
ten
life.
thousand. Me
Know when
want
it's
ten
your
thousand of
time,
those to
innit?
come over to my
Rambo. You never
page.
know
When
when
your
it's your
time come,
time. That's why you just have to keep going and be
yeah,
consistent.
Then man,
Whatever.
it's hard. It's easier to say
No
than done.
hard, but we still have to encourage each other, innit?
mhm,
You
Oh my
All
lord.
right. All
absolutely.
right. I got like see there, I got like 8 videos that over the 1K. 8 videos.
mm.
Congratulations,
That
that's
is
Eight
very
amazing.
videos.
good,
That is
Sabrina.
very good, Sabrina.
Yeah,
That's
because
Yeah.
me have
good.
all right, me have the 7K one, the
Hmm.
26K one, me have two in a 2K and the rest of my
Big
1K.
up, Sabrina, of course.
Yeah, man. That
Thank
is very
you.
good.
Bullet.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Congratulations,
Yep, man, I
Sabrina.
tell you that is a good look. Nothing more than a good look, and I respect you guys for keep it up, man, because you're
And
doing
I
a really
pray
good
the
job, man.
momentum keep up as well.
Hmm. And
Mhm.
guys, you know what I think as well? I've researched and looked into. I know people don't really like to do a lot of like the seasonal stuff.
Hmm.
And when it comes to towards Christmas, that's when the people spend the
Yes, I
most money. Like the
realize
big
that, right.
companies make the
It
most money. So
helps.
if you can even drop one video
That
within that
helps.
seasonal
Yeah.
thing, there's a possibility that you can pick up some extra dineros.
Yes. Especially like cooking channel, how to make Jamaican Christmas cake or something
Yeah,
like
see,
that.
something like that.
Then Easter time, if you do crafts, you can do like like the bunnies or whatever the Easter
Hmm.
egg something them or
Easter egg
But
stuff.
something,
try the
right?
fish. Some people don't know how to do it, even though it's
Hmm.
not hard. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when you fry it and decorate it and so forth.
Yes, with the pickles and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Rambo, can I go eat now, sir?
You may
No, you're
consume
not
your
gonna.
meal, but you could eat the
Sabrina,
food right
leave me
here on the
alone.
thing. We
I'm
don't have to
You
hear
could
hungry.
you.
eat
Put
the
it on
food
mic
right here. And I like
because
food
we
up
go.
here.
I'm gonna be
Me
going
come down,
in
man.
12 minutes,
From
Mama
the,
Simple.
And I like but I like we are here.
no, man, from the watch Diamond video, food up on my mind.
No,
Boy, I go
Mama Simple,
eat.
you can mute it or even turn off the mic and the two of them and just consume the
Exactly.
food
You're
there.
still up here, you're not
'Cause we're gonna
leaving.
leave. We're gonna leave in 12 minutes.
You know how long you say you're going to leave?
No, no, no.
Over hour.
No,
Me
you
never
tell
say
me
me
that
gonna leave.
2
You know,
hours
you
ago,
say I
say you
gonna
could have
leave.
never leave yet.
From
Are you
before
in your
Diamond come up here, you say you eye them tired
No,
and
but
you
you say
Me
want
at
say me
3
I
hours
them
you go
tired, but me never
do.
say me gonna leave. Me say me I gonna do a long one today. Compared
Yeah,
to
you tell me
last
say
yes.
week.
at 3 hours you go do.
No,
Yeah,
I'm still in the chat. I still have you running
yeah.
in the
No
chat,
problem,
but I'm
mama.
gonna
Just go
come
down
off
there and
screen.
we see what I go on.
Okay, guys, love you all.
Bless
I'm
up
in the
yourself.
chat.
Okay, darling. She's
Inge was saying I can't stand it because of the restrictions, but I do like the platform because of the content. Yeah, absolutely. YT does have thing. Diamond Wave is congratulating you, Sabrina, as well.
Thank you
And
so much.
you're
and
you're
yes,
welcome.
Inge was saying no, you may not. Simple things. Tell her not
Tell
to
her,
come
say she
down.
not go nowhere. Everybody tell her, say
Exactly.
she not go nowhere.
Exactly. But the funniest thing about it, because we're trying to get somewhere, and sometimes it's like it's stress and it's something, so you're gonna have to find something to get rid of that stress on the outside and then come back and be. And one of the greatest things about this is to be yourself.
Yeah,
Be
of course.
yourself and be very knowledgeable about the stuff that you're talking about and know a few things. You might make a few mistakes, but as long as you know what you're talking about,
Keep going.
be genuine and be honest, and and be consistent. The idea is to be consistent. And don't worry about the numbers. Don't watch the view time. Just keep putting out the content. Keep putting out the
Yeah,
content.
but sometimes, let me tell you sometime what the problem. Sometimes they are
Mm,
putting out the videos and them now hashtag their videos. Yes, if you put out your content, the hashtag a content, all right,
mhm,
see, all right. For a month, you put out a content about jerk chicken or something,
mhm,
and you hashtag it, and somebody come on YT and just type in say whatever jerking. Your
mhm.
content will come up, and once you click on it and start watching, you get the views. So
Yep.
it's nice in a
Yesterday over a
hashtag.
minute, though, I think.
So
It
hold
was
on.
nice in a
What
hashtag content.
Yeah.
Sabrina must always hashtag your videos and your thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hashtag
hashtag a
them and
video,
hashtag in the
hashtag,
description as well.
hashtag diamond real talk. Anything when I video, hashtag. Any
Oh,
Hmm.
God Almighty thing, hashtag everything if I want it,
Every video
lash,
should have a hashtag on it,
hashtag.
because even
Yeah,
this
so when
live
the
has a
hashtag you
hashtag
know,
on it.
and
what is
people go and white and search certain things and feel video coming out. Once they click on it, you're gonna get the views.
Yep.
okay? I
And as
See,
well, you
happy
make
hashtag a
try to
video.
make your
Yeah,
thumbnail.
that
Try to
way, yes,
invest in
after
ideas how to make thumbnails.
come to my channel go, okay, you have to hashtag it, and then
Hmm.
after you hashtag it, if they like the content, they can follow you on IG anyway.
Hmm.
You always have that in your description box. The
Yep.
description box of it boring.
It's something that people sometimes people look at the description box more than they look at what the title of the thing is.
Eh, exactly.
Hmm.
Cause even all right, even I was so frightened. The beach video that I push up. Me not even hashtag Rambo. And
S-
in in not even reach a day. All right, see, in not even reach today. I just 4 days and I used to reach at 200 views.
wow, that's pretty impressive. That's nice. And
whoa.
I haven't done the
And it just
moderators
four
and I don't
days.
have their links up here. But what I'm going to ask them to do is to drop their names in, like, just write them in a chat. I don't know if you're using the laptop, or you can copy and paste and have them. And Lino was asking for me to drop the links, but I don't have the links on hand because I'm using my phone. So sorry about that, and thing. Oh, and let's just say she can connect it with you, that'd be amazing as well. If you guys can connect with Nino and Lo,
You know,
they're yeah.
What put it in on the screen, let me just type in on my laptop because I can go drop a link, because other
I'll
phone
just
I
type
can
it in the chat for you.
let me just search for it.
I've learned something new, of course. More than one thing. Thank you for that, Sabrina. The
You're
Ush,
welcome.
know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. There's a lot of things that we can learn from each other, because obviously, if we got knowledge to help each other grow, why not? Yeah, bless up to yourself, because Nino is Jamaican as well, and Lowe's as well. They're a Jamaican family living in
I,
Canada, and they do a bag of cooking and a bag of growing.
Know yourself. I peer vibes over me.
Yeah,
I
Sabrina,
remember,
I'm telling you, man.
remember say you go dance to me Saturday.
Nobody
What is
was.
happening Saturday?
You know,
Remember,
like Saturday in my vibes today.
Yeah, but
I
who
want
said me Mo, did I say I was gonna dance?
that not have nothing to do with it. May I tell you where you go to? So you try to come over there, if you come over there, we go dry you out.
nobody
Draw me
was.
old master. We're not going nowhere.
All right, so I'm gonna watch
I'm not a
this
good
one.
dancer, Sabrina. I'm in a
Sweet
dance.
and easy meal jerk chicken. Hey, jerk chicken they call me name oh.
Nobody.
Quick and easy meal these jerk chicken wrap. Whoa, Nino, you call me name,
Yes.
oh. You can't get rid of me so easy, Nino.
Oh,
There you go, Nino. We're here.
I'm
Yes, Nino
watching.
is
Me just
Jamaican.
have to turn it down, but me dey watch out the whole 8 minutes video.
Yep. Do you think, Sabrina? Because you know what, you have to drop your tags. Make sure you keep the tags in your
Yeah,
videos,
me love
and you
connect
can
to
go
people, you
back
know,
as
so
well and edit them. You can edit them
I should
anytime
just
you.
visit to them, me could do no
oh,
connection.
You can always go back. You know what as well? Sometimes you can, if once you've improved your making of a thumbnail, you can go back and change all your old thumbnail and
But
change up a few things
watch
and
your
make them
nice
more
up and stuff
presentable.
like that. Hey,
You
okay.
know, Simon, you can
Yeah.
go back and improve them and make them more dramatic and make them more exciting and stuff like
Okay.
that. So
I
once you've picked up how to make the thumbnail better,
yeah.
go back to your old videos and then do some few things in them.
yeah, because let me tell you what me do. All right, me watch my video when they need near. It's like me video them wine and 900 and other 700
Yeah.
and odd. Me try
Hmm.
push them out to the reach K. So each time me dey push out video for reach K, one them one nearer the views they go up. So my video them always roll over 9K. Cause right now me have 8 and me see one there 900 and odd. So me I go push that to reach the 1000K. And then I so me continue with the one them at 700 and push up. Me push up
Yeah.
all of them. So me always go have a lot of video in the K.
Yeah.
I me run myself, me run me one playlist, me watch me ads or something. Me have to push myself if people are gonna push
Yep.
me.
So,
Exactly.
can you explain this for me? I just understand that you can't use your phone to run your own
Run
playlist.
another device. You have another
That's a
device
lie.
available.
That's a
Yeah.
lie. Me don't know about that. Me don't know about that. Cause
It's
me
not no,
monetize
no. What it is,
myself
it's
by
better
running my
not to.
phone. Yeah, but me alright. Me have the account
Blessings,
them
Yadi.
from me have it on the laptop. Me have it on about 3 phone. And me run them
Mhm.
same way. I mean I have no problem with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's
So I
best
don't
not
know.
to because is if you got another phone at home that you can run it on, then it's better that way.
Okay.
Or ask someone that you
But let
know
me
is
say
to run
one
it
thing
for you.
to them chicken, this is one channel. But yeah, me not to say what the chicken, you know. Come to Jamaica, give me that chicken, please. Me not to say no what the chicken.
And look good in it. It look wicked in it.
Yeah, man, the jerk chicken look bad, bad.
Yo, Nino is a good boy. Nino, and it's
Have
like
it
Richie, but I can't end it.
in bad man.
Man, but there's a lot to learn. There's a
There's
lot
a
to
lot
learn.
of learn of
A lot to learn. I'm telling you. Because you know what, I've watched so much of like the big top YouTubers, they're in their millions and stuff, and then I go back and look at what they have, where they're coming from,
yeah,
where they are right now,
yeah,
and I look at how the changes in their audio, they set up their audio. Audio is so important. Some people forget that. You see, like for me, the one that's the first thing I did after I did a couple of videos. I went and I bought a little mic, a lav, to stick on here so the audio is clearer. So I'm
yeah,
talking about stuff is a lot more, there's a lot more clarity. But me want to get a nicer one than that one I use now
of
to
course.
even make the sound more impressive. But the next thing I'm going to improve on is that and a camera. I would love to have a camera because even though I use my phone, I don't shoot it automatically. I shoot it like manual. So I do the settings myself.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah. And change the aperture. But there's a lot when you have a camera. Is a lot more you can take in
Yeah,
terms of quality of focus and shots and stuff like that. Definitely, there's a lot to learn. I see that I'm at your, I see I'm at your house now. Um, we need to support each other and build each other up. Definitely, man. Because like, if I'm going forward, I want to pull everybody that I was with all the way. I don't want to leave no one behind.
wow,
When
that's
you
great.
do
And Lashes
That's
is saying your husband cooking up the good food, Nino. So here you go, right there's your food shut. You should open a shop.
hey, Nino food bad, cause see they attract everybody in my yard for hungry, Nino come, send on food.
oh the
Pack a box and ship it. It should only take 3 hours with land in a Montego Bay.
No, sir, Nino, you can't do jerk chicken so in front of my face, Nino. You're too out of order. No, man, Nino, make me hungry. No, sir.
It look good in it. Until the food, I can't stand it when he's
Yes,
doing it because you want to eat it.
and I yesterday upload this, and it not reach number yet.
I forgot to check out the one day because I'm gonna catch that one day yet.
Yeah, January 26th and 16th. I me go
Yeah,
on pan cause it one day before
yeah.
short videos. Me no comment pan short videos non talk. I make no sense. When me a comment, me a connect good.
You
Mm-hmm.
don't comment on short videos? Why?
No, you the videos up to 4 minutes and over if YT is gonna take it back.
Yeah.
You have to watch a 4 minutes video, then you comment on it, you like, and then you press that bell button.
If you do the shorts, it doesn't hold. It
You
can
not go,
hold, but you need to watch quite a few videos.
you not go. Some of them not do it. Me have to do it and do it good.
Haven't minded them
Right now,
meanwhile. So
that
yes,
I the wall.
commented well.
Me not hear nothing, but me they see the food. One wall 8 minutes video, and me there 5 minutes and me just comment. Me have to comment good, cause anybody come over there with no flame flower comment, me get at them. So you have to practice. You have to practice when you preach.
Yes,
Mm.
definitely. And Nino was saying I don't cook. I think Lo was saying she doesn't cook food. Nino does all the Jamaican cooking.
I me are
Actually,
you.
all the
I me are
cooking
you. Me not do
period.
it cooking. Me only do it videoing.
Shauna, how you doing? You come here so when we're soon done. Literally about the next 12 seconds we're supposed to be rolling up. When we're getting another
Yeah,
10
you're
minutes.
not
No,
gonna work
5 minutes,
because
Maggie.
the video not done yet. You're not gone. You have to get streaming at 15 minutes. So you have to go 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Maybe we do this 15 minutes and done, yes.
Exactly.
Yes, boss.
No, but why sense you go make stream and take 15 minutes out of your 3 hours? It make no
Mhm.
sense.
It don't make the sense at all, does it?
No, you want to hold 3 hours.
That's Nino. I'm grabbing you right here now. Nino.
Hmm.
Me they grab him right look right now. Actually, not turn on
Bring
the
the
camera.
plate
Right
with
now,
him.
me there also watch out to eat quick and easy meal. I leaves chicken
Yo,
wrapper.
the
Me
wrap
hungry right now.
wicked dinner.
Me hungry. Hey, he wrap them look good, your poop. Right now, me that is sub.
Bless up, Shana.
Right now, me hungry.
Yo, man, tell her Nina is a done in the kitchen. Done, done, done.
And you know what? They agree me to in the eating right in front of me.
Oh my god. What a
God let me feel it. Nino they agree
Oh
with
my
me. Watch you look when they bite. After you
god.
say bite, you say it tastes good enough.
See, you can hear the
Ah,
crunchy everything.
Jesus. Right now, all of that is something I should have want live to do with it. But at least more to see. No, me not see it. Somebody that
No,
go
you would have
share
be
your
worse. You would have see the full process, so you would have feel
Oh, God.
worse.
No, man,
Thank
me
you
that
so
go
much,
for a
Shana, for
cussing,
being
man.
here. Much love.
You know, tell him say me good at cussing. Me that cuss him. Nino, I'm from Rich Kitchen. I'm the one typing right now, and so you see type now, but I feel like it type. I man they type you, so I want woman to type you.
Cause you're in
Cause
control of that part,
I'm
innit?
no, I mean they watching now, and Rich they watching now, so you
Mhm.
must. I want woman to be a Rich Chicken, so don't feel no way with typing. No, but I say lean, in straight,
oh my god. So breathe.
in straight. I mean a type.
We just write something 1 second there.
Kiara, you know, you're not
I be a bit
The
more tough nice
children,
guy.
she not easy at all. Sabrina, something else in there. She's a real, you should be a comedian, for real,
No.
Put out Oliver Samuel out of business, man. Jeez Louise. Dominic's well, Rambo, how you doing, my
Mister
lovely? How you doing?
Nino, remember that is
Welcome,
a lady
welcome,
taking
welcome.
you on Rich Kitchen. It's
Exactly,
not
she
a
is a
man
big
shot in
mess.
straight like an arrow.
Just in case you might think he's gone on to the left side.
Exactly.
How are you doing? Thank you so much, Dominic, well, for joining us.
You're in
Danique,
about
how
me a
you
mess.
doing?
You got a long time in the call to you and answer me you talk about me a mess. That me leave you coming. I'm not staying with you. Once I all done, I'm not to realize I done. No, so I'm going to watch one more video. Sorry. Sorry, Nino.
Uh-uh.
You have me on my peas and my
Listen,
kid.
he did a cookout thing where he had lobster and meat on top. Jeez, I was like,
That's
wow.
right now, this is something nice. It's a video I should have done more. Me said, them people
Danny,
here.
yes, bless up yourself. Thank you for showing some love. Trust me. I tell her, sometimes you feel tired, but you just have to keep going doing the good fight. Bless up yourself.
We
You're
had a
blessed.
we had a video them with the food.
You have
Sabrina.
plenty. Have a look for
I
it.
put
You
spice
have
up your
plenty.
chicken. All right, so when
Sabrina,
spice
I,
up your
I
chicken.
believe when your time comes.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Cause me, we spot the numbers, then when me reach right about number, I never think me would have reached them.
Exactly.
And you know how long me dey on this? From 2006.
You
Can
too.
I?
You
Me
too.
nah lie,
Wrong,
me
but
the pan for
but you
2006.
wasn't doing anything then. You
Me
wasn't.
never do no. I did a few videos, right? But me da do some copyrighted things, so then give me whole of a strike. I may have to delete them. I may say me never go and go back again. And I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel. Rest that's right on the left hand side there, Inga. But me I tell you, I wanted to have one for years. And one day my cousin was sitting down in the kitchen and said, "You know what? You're always gardening. Why don't you actually do a videos and put them out there?" And I said, "You know what? I'm gonna do it." The next day I did it,
Yeah.
and this is where thing started. So, and I love
Guys,
it.
I right now me they promote Nino channel. Me not even promote to me right now. Look here, me say if you no can't cook, I don't go on Nino channel. If you don't left without cook, you no work list.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
Me
yes,
say if you don't
Sabrina.
go on
Believe it.
Nino channel
Nino
and you don't
can
come back
cook.
and you can't cook, you work.
But you know what? The
The
way he
man show
talks as
you
well, he
from
goes
start
through
to
it.
scratch. He show you everything. Everything he show you.
Hmm.
That he stop calling me name, man, a friend.
Definitely, Inga, man. I've been here since 2006. I couldn't,
Can you
and I
picture
tell
me love
people all
his
the time, I've
channel?
been here for 16 years.
Oh wow.
Since
And you know me
YouTube
love
came
him
out, I was
channel?
here. I mean,
In
never do a
channel, guess
channel.
what? In channel is a mixture. You see, just like Fury, it's not
Yeah,
only food. It's a
it's
mixture. Cause you
vegetable and
see
gardening and stuff.
yes. Me no love, me tell you, me say, me no like, I don't want to make anyone feel offended. It's not
No, no, no.
offended, but Sabrina is straightforward and anybody in tongue you got talk. I like the channel
Aratom,
where
come on, let it out, Aratom.
I like a channel that have a mixture of everything. And
Hmm.
when me go there, you can see vibes. Not because you say you start up each other with this, you can do a little game, you can
Yeah.
do a
You're
little this
welcome,
and a little
Inga.
that.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
But I like a channel with a mixture of everything.
See,
I'm tell
mine
you,
is
you see,
more of gardening, but
I'm
I
tell
will
you
probably
something.
throw a
You see, if
cooking
a
thing, one
channel,
or two in there.
that's me. You see, if a channel boring and
Hmm.
you are a supportive person, may they come right there with you. Once
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are supportive,
absolutely.
may they come.
I mean,
I will
like for
boring.
me,
I'll be boring. Me put on the phone and they run you.
wait a minute.
No,
You know,
I'm
here say
supportive.
Shauna say you sound like
Somebody
Anna.
more than one time.
Hmm.
Shauna says Sabrina sound like Anna. I was like, wow,
Seriously?
no
And
way.
I
They're
know
two
some of
different
feel like
voices.
Anna man. Anna calm madam me. Anna speak Anna calm madam me, man. Me rough, me hardcore.
You're
You
off.
need some sandpaper for brush you down.
Anna talk calm and sweet and nice, man. Sabrina me talk so.
And I will give you that. You see the voice Anna has?
Yeah.
Melty
And I
like
have a
butter.
sweet love. What sweet vice there. Charming
Melty like
vice.
butter. You're one drip people up.
See there, I mean never know how to remove the breast from my old chicken. Let me go watch it, yeah.
What
Make
is
make
See
make
what?
nothing to remove the breast of that old chicken. Don't leave me alone. Let me watch Nino and Lindo video.
And a rough
Alright, show me,
bag.
yeah. Show
You
me.
usually what you see Anna on live, I keep quiet. What? Shana, really you keep quiet? Anna, I don't know. Anna nice one. Anna rough. Anna nice. So, you know, while it's good to have a mixture, niche is important on YT. So it's a channel niche can't work for me. A niche couldn't work for me. Yeah, it is. It's important. And for me,
I
like
see
my
him,
niche is
Anna.
literally gardening, so I'm trying to stick to it. And obviously, I'll throw a little bit of different things like building things, cutting down something, or the land, and or say I do a little
Me, me
cooking
know,
thing
me
by
know,
taking it
me,
from the garden to the house.
me know, me kiss around by no cash. Anna no sugar coat nothing either, you know. Me know me kiss so. Anna no sugar coat nothing.
Not a coating.
Anna terrible too. And that's me do understand how she
I
says so.
maybe Shana said maybe we aren't talking about the same Anna.
I see him Anna we are talk about.
That's the only Anna me know.
I want Anna me know power whitey.
Annabella.
One Anna me know power whitey.
Oh, Danica say a different Anna. Maybe
Make
one
Danny
different
go
Anna,
find it.
but
Anna
maybe
way
not the
over
same Anna in a
wait
free
no.
crew.
Danny Anna way over my life today she attack.
Anna did over there?
Yeah, Anna way come over my life. You come
Me
over.
never catch her, but Anna was here on my one too.
Yeah, when I disappearing gone.
Chef Anna, hold up, let me ask her. Are the chef Anna you talk about, Shana? Or the chef is, me no know the female version
Ashana,
of that
no,
name.
no, say if you ask. Ashana with the big breast. Anna with the big breast.
Oh my god. Sabrina.
Anna with the big booby.
Sabrina.
Then Anna, you see Anna have sexy breast. When your breast sexy, you're sexy, you know. The
Holy
man talking about
macaroni.
guy, man. Cause you're hot girl, you're just 16.
Oh,
You made a chat.
I can't manage it tonight.
Why you can't manage me? I'm in a Ebino.
I light
Oh,
lightweight.
Sabrina,
Oh
you're
no, she said she's talking about the end with the baby, and Papa said I'm back. No, not chef. Hey, Danique Well from Popo. Yeah, it must be someone else she's talking about. A different Anna.
Me know that Anna want to talk about too. Eh, Danica, Anna the one I same group with me.
If Sabrina never see her breast,
I bet say Danica so.
yes, there it
And
is. I
Danica
put it up.
trouble me.
Pretty look at Danique. Yeah, trouble. Sabrina,
And
okay.
Danica troublemaker.
Lord have mercy. I think she has a baby, Danique. Yeah, she does have a child. Bless up to yourself, Popo. Welcome back, Mr. Italian Stallion.
Me can't say
I
me not
never
get
see
somebody
you at all, boy, China.
at least remember me never watch your live in a vein. Me,
You
me, me
listen.
get somebody.
We are talking about.
Me get somebody, you see me get somebody,
Yes,
me
you
get
did.
somebody.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Me get
did.
Nino. Me go watch Nino food. Although Nino make me hungry.
Nina will make sure you are fully fled and fed.
No man, Nino make me hungry. That's not safe.
He's doing some amazing stuff. I tell you, you can't. You see, that are the things like we learn from each other. I mean, tell us that's the thing we need to do. We need to learn from each other, even though we love each other. We need to learn from each other, not just there to just look. Learning as well, and learning like you look at how they shoot certain video captions and if holding camera angles and stuff. Trust me, we learn from each other.
yeah,
Yeah, I tell you, 'cause I know me tell Diamond she can go back and change up her thumbnail them and make them more pretty and more eye
yeah.
candy. Yeah, man.
Catching.
And add the tags them. Please add the tag, ladies and gentlemen. Add your tags and your description as well. Make sure your description is quite entertaining with a
Let me
few.
tell you why that's why me realize just putting on my description just my IG
Mhm.
and I can only through PayPal and then my hashtag is something them cause me stop put number in my description box. Cause me no want to see myself.
Lanika, welcome back.
Why you stop do that, Sabrina? Sabrina, why you stop putting number in the description?
Remember that I did
Nino is
explain
definitely the
to tell
chef
you
with
guys,
love.
they are disturbing me. Me can't
Okay.
manage. Me can't manage
Oh,
with the
oh, oh,
pet.
the
Yeah,
cough.
So me
that's
stop do
annoying,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah, so like I like personal people like me really and trust me with me and my number. But different from that, just whitey and that's it.
Nino and Lo is saying that we started our page a few months ago and we had to start and learn from scratch, which is amazing. And look what you have accomplished, and that's beautiful to see that you've done that. That's amazing. A really good accomplishment there. Sabrina, may I get, me, me not
Me no
get
get
to spend the day with you on the live, girl. Nobody, was it? My body pain up, kiss me teeth. I don't.
I saw you go, I hope you feel better soon that I can come jiggle up your body for my life Saturday. Jiggle up your
Does she
body
do
and
that?
shake your ass.
What's going on here now? You having a party on Saturday?
Saturday is a vibe day
No,
with
no, Saturday
Sabrina.
always me vibes today.
Oh,
Brockway like a sword there. And Lanika
What you
is
not
saying
saying,
hello,
Nino?
Diamond.
Nina, what you not saying? You got yourself a supporter over here.
SEO. What's SEO?
She said that she only me think it was a monetized channel. I lie.
Wait, I'm not sure. Sorry, Coin.
They have the subs, but I don't think they have the hours.
They said they just need we are 200 hours for monetization.
Wow, you shouldn't get there, man, brother. Just keep up the good work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, it's
one
not
day.
far
That
though.
even
That's
know
not
bad.
far. That's not far.
200 of her.
Mm-mm. Can be
One.
done in a month.
Whoa, that's good.
Yeah, Nino, well done, man. Keep up it. Keep it. We're gonna try to see if we can help out with that as well, if we can. If anybody wants to do a little bit of a little sprint for him, give him a couple of hours. That would take that down dramatically. That would be amazing to see.
Lona Nika is not a party night, Nanika. Me just sat the live always. Have a little fun. Just come with the super chat. That's not need to come. Just so if you have a super chat, find somebody who have a super chat and come.
God, you are so funny.
So, Nika's saying, and I'm good, Diamond. How are you doing? Oh yeah, search engine optimize. Yeah, now I understand what you mean. Yes, I do that myself. For the title and make sure it's more searchable and stuff like that. As I
Sean
do a lot.
got
Hello?
500 hours, but the banana stuck. So our watch time is going up, but the banana is not moving.
But the banana not important until they get to the
So,
watch.
my thing is, Sean, you need to travel more on YT. Travel more around on YT.
hmm I've done a lot of that. A lot of
Sometimes we
traveling
are
around.
too laid back. You need to travel around. I mean, the travel around, but reach and reach.
So what do you do to make people search for you? No, it's the titles that we use. A lot of the time is the titles that we use, and make sure your titles are more searchable and the competition is not too much and some people can find it, and make sure people are searching for that specific thing, you know and change your title's name as well. You can go back and change all of your title name. I don't know.
Ricky, me married in your video, Ricky. Me not short of marriage anymore, Ricky, because I married in your video.
Bless up, Ricky. You come when me supposed to done, brother. Bless up to you. Me supposed to done a minute ago, but I saw it says so not done. But
You
I
don't
will
know
be
where to
ending
go.
the next couple more minutes.
We are having a discussion. You don't have nowhere to go.
I make you end it, no, can't stay up here.
Now look for you, know. Run me where I see me come back.
Yes, I use TubeBuddy. I have bought the full package of TubeBuddy. I definitely use it. You guys need to use that as well. If you try to use you can use vidIQ or you can use TubeBuddy.
Remember, you should tell me to bring a book and a pen and a pen.
Oh yeah, I didn't say so. Sorry, my dear.
Should
You can always link and
Okay.
see what happens.
Man, so you know, bring me back to the other video. About 3 times watching one video. Come on, let's start to. Why you so nice? Dino,
Why is
you,
it?
you have a stalker.
Start already with the
Dino,
stalkation.
Dino, you have a stalker. I'm gonna stalk you, dude. Now follow me,
At
I'll be a
least she's
trouble.
being honest and telling it like it is rather than stalking them and then know.
I wonder. Oh, God. Oh, so you have short playlists, you have live playlists.
Because
No.
I've been
Oh,
on
you
their
have
lives. Their
travel
lives pretty
playlist.
amazing.
Whoa! I like the playlist how they set out.
hmm
I'm especially a
Pretty.
playlist that I go over to. Raw
hmm
tea. See what need to put me a how to cook curry shrimp. Hey! That's the playlist I want.
You bust down.
So I'm running that playlist for you now, Nino. I'm running that
Yeah.
on my laptop for you.
Yo, bless up yourself, man. Yeah, me, I forget to really myself too, brother. So bless up yourself. Do your thing, Joe. Thank you so much for being here and running the thing for me, brother. I may soon reach the start line. I don't want to say it's the line not to be crossed, but it's the line that I need to start.
Hey, okay, Joe.
What's
Uh,
Sabrina?
Shana, Richard Jamaican Kitchen.
hmm Sabrina don't have one yet for herself, but we
Me
hope
have
by the
one.
grace
I
of
mind
God.
it. I mind it. Leave me alone. I
No,
mind it.
the one where she gonna have her name on it.
I mind it. Leave me alone.
Oh, me have you. She should have you already. I should remember.
Hey, I think we can tell her this Shana.
Mm-mm. Diamond, where you do? We are check up on some things.
I check on some of these people.
Mm-hmm. So if you go, man.
I,
Cause
I went over.
um yes I me. But me
Where
not
you
get no
say this? Where you
notification.
say?
I
Shana,
went.
when I go live, call you, me not get no notification from me. I'm gonna keep my bell on.
Uh,
Cause I don't want to um
But me, you know, so the funny thing about the YT thing, me love me niche. Me love the niche for me do.
my bell on.
Me
And
love
this
it.
I think I say Shana put up beside yeah 8 days I just not like this. Hey, why do you want me tell them about them kaka? Watch it. All of this, I mean, I see nothing like a them, yeah, so I don't know. And the bell on, I don't know.
Sometimes me don't know why as well. Like sometimes me have to go
See
through
them,
the whole
on.
all of
thing to
this,
see who's live.
me
I
not
don't
get nothing
know.
for Shana. I look for Shana have up. I forget Shana so much, you
Because
know.
I've hit the bell for Nina and I didn't get it on. If you didn't say it there now, I wouldn't have known. Even Diamond, me not get the Diamond one.
What?
Me not get your one. Maybe because me live when you upload the video.
Diamond
Oh,
upload video.
yeah, maybe that's why. Yes, I have.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
probably why I didn't get it. It's on there. I see the
Our white
notification, but
they
One.
go
because
on
me
with.
live, me not see it.
No man, our white they go on with. White if you stop
but
it.
but me watch it on the other phone already.
Oh, white if you stop it.
Diamond.
I think what they said. You go back to unsubscribe or something like that, and then
Mm-hmm.
refresh.
Resubscribe and hit the notification bell and
Yeah,
then
let me
next
tell you what the
time.
problem is too. And what me not like with them people here, when they
Mm.
go on people channel and they can share out, they need to share out because it says a lot. Because sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
don't get the notification and when a person share out and somebody else do the share out and share out, sometimes
Yeah.
you come to the channel, but then some mean to share out.
Lord have mercy, me. I learn a lot. I know, of
Then
course.
if you share out, because
Yeah,
sometimes I share out make me see most people live.
Yeah.
That's like anytime I go somewhere, me share
We
them
figured
out.
out. Yeah.
They need
Absolutely.
to stop it, man. They are so mean and
Jay,
bad with
Jay,
themselves.
Jay, how you doing, my brother? You come at the right moment where we're just about
No,
to
you come
finish
at the
off.
right time. You come at the
Yep.
right time.
Bless up
Have you
yourself, Juicy Miss J.
I want white tea this. I
Hmm?
want something like this.
Yeah.
All right, may I come at you? Well
Yeah,
on
he's very much in. He's a Jamaican background as well, so and he's into the growing vegetables
let
and
me show it to you.
juicing as
Hold
well.
on, don't go anywhere. Remember me they look banana here. Come on back banana. Look at me get the people them stay per here.
You know, have one big
You have
banana
to
next
talk.
to you.
You don't have to talk, just stay.
oh
Hmm.
my God, Sabrina. He's in a.
Guys, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna wrap it up there.
Look here,
Um,
go on. And about your foolishness.
excusez-moi, mademoiselle, entre
She don't know the time.
Don't have nothing tonight.
it's almost 1 o'clock over here.
Stop it
Okay.
nice. You don't have nowhere to go.
May I get up 6 o'clock tomorrow? In the
Oh my.
next
Don't
five
get up,
hours.
sleep. Sleep.
You wish me have somewhere to go. Me I go drive tomorrow.
Choosing with.
Well, I'm if you want some of the video funny.
Mm.
I'm on 5 minutes video.
Thank you so much. Just sharing our session. Bless up yourself, Jay, man. It's blessings, blessing, blazing.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty much Jamaican anyway. You're right next to you're close enough. You can't tell the difference between a Jamaican and a Belizean. Trust me, you can't.
Wait to
We're
stop
very
calling here.
similar
All
people.
right. So that one they say me now
We're
that one
still
they
as
say
hot
nine
headed as you guys.
seconds, 15 seconds. So we go on this
Belize.
one.
That's where Shine, which is Shine, a rapper, is from, innit? He's actually the governor now or something like that now from Belize. Rest up, my brother. Bless up yourself. Nino is saying hey to Jay. Sabrina, may I go in? May I forgot? May I forgot?
In
Sorry,
a
sis.
So when
recognize.
I make a short for me so remember I make a short for me so what me do?
Me have a short pan you. Come here
You
short.
short for me a while ago. You talk to me about arrogant voice a while ago.
Oh my.
Sabina, me have to go down, me have to go down, me have to go down.
Me not understand what you just said, Sabrina. Repeat that
Because
again.
I just say, Sabina, me have to go now, me have to go now, me have to go now. I say just
Come
talk
on.
to me.
Sabrina, I'm gonna have to end the live, but thank you so much for being here. You're so amazing
Oh,
yourself.
okay,
Thank
I
you
say
for
everything.
showing some
Thank you
love
very much.
and respect, and I think you're just a beautiful person. And thank you for being one of the first person to jump up and keep my company. Diamond, it's been a fantastic time with you as well. Thank you
Thank
so much for being here. The people in the chat, thank you so much for being here. You're amazing, and I hope that you guys keep you're headstrong because our
Me not
mental
ready
health
for
is
me bed
very
now. Now me can
important.
plan one late night live now. Come on, ready for me bed now.
I mean, I know about you,
Sabrina,
Sabrina
go and
Mansa.
watch my video, please. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, monte video. Mine is talk about law.
No,
Mine is
no,
talk
no,
about law.
no.
Nina.
After me watch that one here, when me dey comment
Yeah.
pan, when me go to, I right over there, man, me dey go. Me go to my real supporters them first. Move on there, yo.
Guys, thank you so much. It's been a
Oh
pleasure.
my
And I hope that
God.
we can do this next week. And
Of
let's see what
course.
I can come up with. And hopefully you guys can communicate with it in the chat and
Duty,
communicate on
duty
live as well.
there. The channel that
Thanks
is
to
gonna come to is not
everyone
Sabrina
that
is
check in
Rich
with
with
Rumble,
Jamaican
my
Kitchen.
brother. You have a
Mhm.
blessed night now, wherever you
Thank you all
are.
for coming. We love you.
Love
Bye.
you
Love
Until
guys.
you.
next
Keep
time, Rambo.
connected. Keep
Bless up, Serena.
connected,
Thank you so
please,
much for
and
being
thank
here.
you. Don't give up. Keep consistency, and pray it up. All right, bye.
Bye bye. Go on your bed now, Rambo.
Yeah, go end it now, man. No worries, sis.
Yeah, end it now. Go on your bed. Come in here before you.
He's tired. His eyes are red. He's
Look at
tired.
my eyes, man.
And he
Yeah,
still a want to
my
you know,
boss,
watch him.
bird.
And he don't
I
have
No,
leg.
know,
no,
but his
I
eyes are
always,
red.
I always let the people come down first and I exit. It's
But me
courtesy.
now come down. If I that me for me now come down.
They will press the end button then.
Sabrina.
Now me now come down for you. So let me see what I go do. Come in and come in.
Oh
Have a good
my
night,
God.
guys.
Bye,
It's a
Rumble. Have a
pleasure.
great night,
Bye.
Rumble.
It's
Bye.
really gonna kill me
Thanks
tonight.
for having me. Bye.
But me
Bless
now
up.
come down. It means me now come down, Rambo. So me see if I go in.
Sweet dreams, Sabrina.
I always does.
It depends on what sweet you're, but good night. Goodbye, Sabrina. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye bye.